Welcome in, chat. Welcome in 400, Wampy, if you're still here. Amphi, Ikayori, and Luna. Luna with the 1 biddy, appreciate you. Welcome in OO on YouTube as well. Smots Gaming. What does that mean, bro? Muted? Literally not. Literally not. Shock, what's up? I just bond burgered your sister. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hello? There's a new mod, you have to play it. We could play it tonight. Send me the link, maybe. Stupid meme. I've never heard of it. Look it up. This is I'm looking this up in an incognito tab, or in a private window, as Opera GX calls it. This is so stupid. Okay, whatever. How are you, my man? What did you do today? Oh, you know. What's up, Andy? Focus Shock stream foretells a bountiful harvest this next season. Indeed. Welcome in, Black Lizard on YouTube. That's Silva Gunner's mod, like today, because obviously Silva Gunner needs to make a Velatra mod. I have no idea who Silva Gunner is. I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm sorry, chat. Hell yeah, bomb-ass setup. I got you, Harry. Welcome in, everybody. Is Silva Gunner somebody that I should know? This was released 39 minutes ago. Oh, that's 1.0.1. When was the actual, like, 1.0 release? 12 hours ago. That's still, like, extraordinarily recent. Chat, should we check this out today? I don't know what it's gonna entail. Buns movie? That is genuinely shocking. Entertaining, though. It was very entertaining. Is my water bottle's downstairs? I'm so sad. High quality video game rips. It's like good. Interessante. Add it to the modded Monday queue and see how it rolls. We could play it today. I didn't really have a plan. The movie Deadass made me laugh more than any comedy. Very good movie, but it was so bad. That's the bro, that is like, frame that on the wall. That's literally the quintessential explanation of that movie. Welcome in, Someone Unknown. That is the quintessential explanation of that movie. Incredible movie, but also like so bad. Just here to collect a streak. I want some time tomorrow before I gotta get to my parade. Gotcha, gotcha. No problema. What's up, Snails? So close to finishing the art for the first 25 Jokers. Huge. Greetings, streamer. What up, Doritos? Can't wait to listen to your glorious yapping while I do my homework. Have a good stream. Appreciate you. Would you describe it as one of the movies of all time? My Twitch title is... I think my Twitch title puts it perfectly. FNAF 2 is a movie that exists and was produced. I low-key kind of missed that old theater audience for some reason. It's because dude, having nobody in there was like so jarring. It was like whiplash. Because the last one that we went to, people wouldn't shut up in the theater, and this one was like almost silent the entire time. It was so odd. Apple-flavored monster, kind of bomb. Caffeine addict, get him. Just kidding. What's up? Welcome in, Blallisher. I'm not watching the FNAF movie. Dude, why not? Everybody's doing exclamation mark silly. Hang on, I gotta do it. Bro, we were so loud. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Y'all were loud, like, at the beginning of the movie. But, like, but in the pre-rolls. But during the movie, I didn't hear you guys, like, almost at all. You should stream the FNAF movie. Yeah, let me just do a speed run. Let me just do a band speed run. How long until the FNAF bubble bursts? How many movies? Luna, like, it's the game series and the franchise itself as a whole has lasted far longer than it had any right to, okay? They could make like 60,000 movies and they would still be watched. Terwa said like 5 nights. Did you catch the Shadow Bonnie frame? No one else saw it? No. I did not see it. Also, chat, just for future reference, try and keep it spoiler-free. You can talk about the vibes, but don't spoil the plot. FNAF movies are just a meme? Yeah, exactly. The whole friend group was lit that day, and the infamous guy that showed us his ID. Imagine if it was 6 Night at For some reason, I'm imagining that one. I don't know if anybody is gonna, like, know what I'm talking about, but I'm imagining that, like, smiley face meme of, like, imagine a place, a waterfall in a video game. Imagine a chest behind it. That's what I'm imagining in my head when I see Snails' comment. Imagine if it was 6 Nights at Freddy's. Hell, even 7. I didn't even know FNAF 2 was being made. Yeah, it dropped today. I would say you should go see it. Imagine if it was a 35 stream streak. Huge. Snails with a 35 stream. That's crazy. Good shit, brother. 6 or. Luna with the tier 1. Appreciate it. Many thanks. Terwaz, say thank you. Terwaz, say thank you right now. Right now! I'm getting scammed. You have to refresh the tab. Somebody tell him refresh the refresh the tab. Terwaz. Did I miss Scrandle? No, we're still yapping. You did not miss Scrandle. Why do those 2 numbers have to be adjacent next to each other? Dude, for real. Helldivers finally got reduced. Oh, the file size? Yeah, somebody was talking about that earlier. Somebody was talking about that earlier. I downloaded the update. Isn't that like a beta thing that you have to opt in for? Or is my file just like tiny now? Unless you're talking about something else. I'm checking my tree size now to see. Show me my SSD. Show me the 1.2 trillion gigabytes that I have on my SSD right now. Yeah, it's like a beta thing, I'm almost certain. I don't know, I'm just happy, yeah. I don't play Helldivers, I only do racing games. Dude, Helldivers is so fantastic. So fantastic. Luna with another tier 1 to 3. Many thanks, Luna. 3 say thank you, right? Right now. The sub icon is a lightning bolt because you're focus shock. I'm so slow. Merry Christmas, chat. Hey, appreciate you, Luna. Many thanks. Merry Christmas, chat. Are you going to try the dill pickle fries from Mickey D's? I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. Yo, low-key, I love dill pickle shit, though, so, like, maybe. Hype train that started same business week? Yeah, for real. When has that ever happened? Yeah, my Helldivers 2 is still almost 140 gigabytes, so I'm pretty sure that's like a beta thing that you have to opt into, because I was reading the patch notes a little bit, and that's what it sounded like. But, like, regardless, if they eventually, like, roll that out, and Helldivers is, like, you know, the same size as, like, DS Remastered, essentially, that would be kind of fire. Baldur's Gate 3 is, like, literally 20% of my SSD right now, and I have not touched that game in almost a full 12 months. Probably I should uninstall. The problem is, like, I know damn well the instant that I uninstall it, it's gonna take like 6 years to like reinstall. The instant that I uninstall it, I'm gonna get the urge to play it like 3 days later, and then it's actually gonna take like a millennium to reinstall it, which is the entire reason that I haven't uninstalled it already. Shock, you play Rocket League? I have played, I think, 2 games of Rocket League in my entire life. I don't know. I didn't get the hype from Rocket League. I was also not a console kid until far after Rocket League like died. The only other game besides my racing game is called Deep Rock Galactic. Yo, Deep Rock Galactic I have not played, but it looks so funny. Future-proofing, you could say? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Somebody said fried pickles are absolutely goated, much like Luna. First off, true, W Luna. Second off, also true, fried pickles are made in heaven. So good. Shock, why are RAM prices so ass right now? I don't know if you're baiting me into like talking about it or if you just actually don't know, but there's only, to my knowledge, I'm getting this from Charlie as my source, so absolutely, as much as I love Charlie, absolutely do not quote me. But as far as I know from Charlie's sources, there are only like 3 major companies that produce RAM and sell it to the public, and one of those companies is starting to not sell to the public anymore, and they're instead selling to like AI companies almost exclusively. I thought you were buying all of them up. No, it's just one of the big RAM manufacturers is like, yeah, we're not selling to the public anymore. We're distributing our RAM for AI exclusively, which is awesome. It's also now me getting punished for not upgrading my PC's RAM, because for literally the past year I've been putting off upgrading my PC's RAM, which I need to do for like so I can play like VR games on stream. Particularly Blade and Sorcery. I don't know if I would ever play that game on stream, but that game kind of runs like shit off stream for me. Also, I've just been having memory issues, so I've been meaning to upgrade my RAM. And yeah, I got like immediately punished. Not immediately, I guess, because it took like a year. But I got punished for not upgrading already. Because now RAM prices are like quite literally, I think it's just above double what they were like a year ago. Because I was also looking at RAM prices like a year ago. I'm currently on the AI train because it's interesting as shit how it works. I like AI is kind of like, like communism, where like as a theory, as something on paper, it's like kind of neat. But then when you actually start putting it into practice, it's like, man, this shit sucks. It's like, man, this shit really fucking is horrible. AI is cool, but holy shit, are people are making it so bad. It's also like a huge, it's a huge economic bubble that's definitely gonna pop eventually, and when it pops, everything is gonna be fucked. Because so many companies are just like pouring money into AI, and AI is generating like almost no revenue. Which is it's not a problem right now, but like it's gonna be a problem in the next handful of years, which is something that I'm really looking forward to as a fresh adult. Nice economic crash due to AI. That'll be fucking perfect for when I'm like 23. Can we just use nuclear energy, please? Dude, deadass. I love AI as an artist. It's so cool. A computer can just take my job and everyone is okay with it. Yeah. AI is like communism just as a statement. Wild. Dude, okay, I cooked with it. I'm sorry. They might balance down because of the scare, but we need to start a RAM manufacturing company. Yeah, the Focus Shock RAM manufacturing. Dude, that would go crazy. Excuse me. Shock, I responded to your DM. All right. Can I reset the world seed? It's kind of fucked at the moment. 3, I'll get back to you post-stream. I'm not going to read DMs on stream. Sorry, Shock. It was, in fact, a bait. Yeah, I figured, but that's okay. Housing prices literally higher than skyscrapers into horrendous job market into the AI bubble pop is going to be legendary. Oh, dude, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Imagine baiting streamer. Yeah, as... Yeah, that'll happen. It'd be much easier if I generated art, but no, I'm drawing it myself with 0 skill for my custom Belatra texture pack, as one should. As one should. Why are over-the-border tortilla chips so good? Bro, those are fire. Isn't it on the border, or is it over the border? I thought it was on the border. Turbo's redeemed switch buttons. I am going to do that right now because otherwise I'm going to forget because I still need to do the scrandle. W switch buttons. Why is this a redeem even? Because it's funny. Munching right now? Yeah. Yeah. At least most AI art, you can tell by the art style / weird piss filter. The piss filter is so funny. That's... I don't know the lore behind why it's there, but it's so funny. Alright, I'm going to put the Scrandle on screen. I think 20 minutes is a good enough yap sesh when I'm already late, as it is. By the way, if you didn't see the message, I'm late because of FNAF 2. I got home like 10 minutes before I was supposed to start stream. Piss filter is due to a Ghibli trend earlier this year. Gotcha. What is VIP? It's just another badge. Don't redeem it if you have the points, because you have a mod badge. Unless you want VIP instead, but you can only have VIP or mod on a channel. So if you want to trade badges, that's fine. But if you want to keep mod status, don't redeem it. It's low-key so funny that there are AIs to make things look less like AI. It's so amazing. Yeah, the AI bubble is something, isn't it? That'll be awesome. I need chips to function. Somebody said Balatro, : Yeah, that'll happen. All right, Scrandle's on screen. I'm going to move y'all off screen for a second. We're going to lock in on this, and then we're going to do Gold Stake. Can't wait for the AI bubble to explode. Honestly, I can, because then it's going to screw up the entire economy. And as somebody who is like very freshly an adult, I'm kind of not looking forward to that. As much as like AI sucks. Anything for people to make more profit for less work? Yeah. I love being an absolute big back and then hating everything when I go to the gym on Monday. That's why you just don't go to the gym, like me. You just play Balatro for 15 hours a day. Anyway. Imagine being an adult L guy. It's coming for you. It's coming for you. I have 61,000 points, 6K more, and then Doom approaches. Yep, ban Schmeckles before he gets the 6,000 more points. Get him out of here. Imagine being a functional adult. Buddy, I stream Balatro every single day at like midnight. Fuck you talking about, bro? Huh? Once I am big and large and perchance in charge, I can become a barista. This was a disability joke. I mean, like, fair, but I feel like my point still stands. Worst part about AI is the only jobs it's taking are the things that people actually do for fun. Yeah, exactly, bro. Music production, art. It's taking all the culture jobs and not just like the bullshit jobs. You're functioning as a streamer and that's what counts. Exactly. You have like 1,000 followers. That's pretty pog. No, low-key, it is fire. I joke about it, but low-key, it is fire. That Thong Song remake was kind of fire. Listen. As much as I hate AI, as much as I really don't care for it, I will be the first to say that I laughed extraordinarily hard when I first... What is that one song? I think it's called The Only Thing I Love. That one AI baby gif pisses me off so much. It's kind of stupid. I don't know. I keep seeing it everywhere. It's like, I don't hate it, but it is one of the worst reaction images, at least recently. Shock, we have 4K followers on YouTube, by the way. Yeah. What AI baby? I'm not going to show it on stream because that's going to be yet another derail. But it's... it's so bad. If you haven't seen it, don't worry about it. You'll see. If you haven't seen it already, you'll see it at some point. If AI Peter Griffin singing was in my top 1 Spotify Wrapped, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I also do like Glorb. I will be the first to admit it. I also do like Glorb. Glorb is funny. And The Only Thing I Love on Spotify. Look it up if you don't know it. That's also funny. Glorp? No, Glorb. With a B. Peter Griffin singing Eye of the Tiger. I think the CEO of Microsoft said like 40% of Windows code is written by AI at this point. That would not surprise me whatsoever. That would not surprise me whatsoever. One of my personal acceptable generative AI's use is Jinxie Clash Royale video shit. Okay, but that's also like Jinxie shit. Glorb actually singles his songs and just uses an AI voice changer, by the way. Yeah, I do know that. Imagine going to a Glorb concert and then glorping on the floor. That's crazy. Okay, that's my cue. We gotta lock in and actually play the Scrandle. Let's go into the daily. That's my cue. That's wild. Chat, there's something off about this particular set of fish and chips. There's something wrong about this particular set of fish and chips. I can't put my finger on it. But something evil is afoot. How do you bite it? Head first or tail? It's got to be tail, right? I don't know though. Maybe it's like an Easter bunny. No, because like an Easter bunny situation, you eat the ears last, right? So I feel like you go tail first, eat the like, what is this? The dorsal fin last? I don't remember if that is what it is. I eat it like corn on the cob. That's fair. It's got to be the fin. No, I feel like I don't know now. I'm thinking it's like an Easter bunny situation where you save the ear. No, I guess you do eat the ears first. I guess a lot of people eat the ears first now that I'm thinking of it. I don't know why I was thinking you eat the ears last on an Easter bunny. Nah, it's got to be fin first, honestly. Okay, chat, but is it one of like the arm fins first or is it the top fin first? It's got to be the top fin first, right? I could also see a tail angle. But it's got to be the top fin first, and then just wherever from there. I think it's top fin first, and then you just eat it tail up. Arm fin? Nah. I could see it, but I don't think so. Arm fin, because I always dig in from the side. There are teeth. They're fried. What's wrong with that? We're discussing the way to eat a goddamn shark, but why the fuck is there a shark? Chat, you don't question the Scrandle, okay? They took the we have bigger fish to fry, literally. True. I think it's top fin first, and then tail, and then you just work your way up. Maybe after the tail, you go back to the arm fins, and then you work your way up. Regardless, I gotta go for the shark, just for the meme. Okay. That bodes well for the rest of the pizza. Chip Buddy. Chip Buddy. English creation. £2.60. What are we doing? What are we doing? England, you gotta lock in, dude. You have to lock in. How as a British person can you wake every single time that I see somebody make a joke online about like, oh, British food sucks, the entire reply section is British people crashing out and being like, oh, bruv, our food isn't that bad. How can you eat this and then the same day respond to a comment that's like, no, yeah, your British food is bad. The pizza doesn't look that bad. The people saying the pizza is sad are whack. I'm just gonna say this pizza looks like it fucks. It's the pizza all day. Our food ain't that bad. Hand them a pepper shaker, they would melt like the Wicked Witch of the West. What am I looking at? Inordinately long hot dog. I mean, I'm not even reading the other option. The other option is abhorrent, but the inordinately long hot dog. That seems like an item that would be in Undertale. That's some shit that Toby Fox would cook up. That would be the title of a track. That would be the title of a track. Inordinately long hot dog. I thought that was a double hot dog and nearly choked on my water. Okay, we got a actually pretty decent looking double cheese over here. Or we have entrevero, beef, pork, chicken, onions with some admittedly cummy sauce. But is that queso, are we assuming? I'm assuming that's queso and not some shit like mayonnaise. Looks like half a kebab, so it's still amazing. Yeah. That burger is massive. No, it's just gotta be somebody with a small hand. I know how the scrandle works. I think it's the left for me, honestly. I think it's gotta be the left for me. I think the burger wins because that sauce. Yeah, but the sauce gotta be queso, right? And I feel like that makes it way better. The burger is a handsome fella. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna lie. The burger is a handsome fella, but I think the left clears it. Honestly, if the burger wins, though, I'm not sad about it. It was pretty close. I'll give that one to chat. Potato tornado or chicken wings and... Okay, buddy, what are we doing over here? Hello? Hello. This is some shit that you got out of the dumpster, bro. You either got this out of the dumpster or you dropped it on the floor and then, like, brushed it against your jacket and then just served it. Both of these are terrible. I lose no matter what here. I lose no matter what here. Both of these are just awful. 30 cents? And I would still feel scammed. Why is there a spoon underneath? Yeah, they give you, like, a sample spoon. Also, what is that? That's like plastic wrap on the end of that, John. Hello? Looks like a leftover meal. It literally doesn't even look like a leftover meal. This looks like what would be... This looks like what would be left after eating at, like, a buffet. They just scraped this shit off of somebody's plate. Also, it looks like the chicken wing and the white rice did, like, a fusion dance. It looks like they've become one. That's crazy. Give me the tornado, dude. 65% of people picked that? What did it get put against, a roof shingle? Hello? Hello? That got put against a literal, like, 1 foot by 1 foot patch of sod. How does that... Okay. Chicken burger or steak chimichurri sauce and chips? Give me the steak. Pulled pork. Oh, man. What are we doing? England. This is just everything wrong with English food in one picture. Bland-ass unseasoned fries, bland-ass unseasoned curry on top of the fries, and then just a sausage on top of all of that for literally no reason. What are we doing? What? Hello? Hello. It's the left and it's not close. It's the left and it's not close. What are we doing on the right? 60%. Like, dude. Oh, I was sure that the pizza would diff here, but this actually looks... This is the most difficult one yet. Oh, man, this is the most difficult one yet. I would mess either of these up, no question. I just came in my pants, yo, low-key. Since we're admitting it in chat, I will also admit that I did as well. This is a toughie. This is where we lose the streak. Oh, man. Pita and meatballs, those look like the most scrumptious meatballs of all time on the right, and the pita looks fantastic as well. And the pizza also looks fantastic. They got them big-ass slices of pepperoni on the pizza. Low-key, that's literally how you can tell if it's a good pizza or not. I don't blame you if you couldn't stand up right now. I can't. I literally can't. I would get banned immediately if I stood up right now. I would have to turn my camera off. That's literally how you can tell the difference between a good and bad pizza, I think. The gigantic... The slices of pepperoni that are, like, paper thin, but they're, like, as big as your face. That's how... If your pizza has that, it's over. It's going to be, like, top 5 pizza experience of all time. It would hit the mute button on the way up. What are we doing? I might put this one to a chat poll, honestly. I don't even think that would solve it. These both look fantastic. Pin that, pin that. Hello? Is this even legal? Oh, it's gotta be. Pizza wins the popularity contest? I don't know, though. That's some awesome... Those are some awesome meatballs. They got some that nice parm on them, too. Little bit of sauce action. The pita... Dude, like, the pizza looks fantastic, but this pita on the right is just, like, even disregarding the, I would say, far above average meatballs, the pita bread on the right looks so sexy. Oh, my goodness. I think it has to be a pizza angle, but I would not be mad at all if this was what killed the streak for the day. Flip a coin? Nah, I think I'm going to go pizza. Yeah, see, 83 to 93. I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay. Yep. And then just yeah, no. 42%. It's still lost. How did that get 42%? It was green. It was green. How did that get 42%? That got put against like lead paint. What? Currywurst and chips or apple crumble. This looks like a mess. Loki, some of the better... Oh, see, Germany. I was going to say Loki, some of the better fries that we've seen on the Scrandle. It's from Germany, that's why. This does not give me an erection in the same way that the pizza does, but like every single time that I've picked the apple crumble and thought that it would win, the apple crumble shits the bed. I think the apple crumble is just destined to lose. Baby vomit counter 2. Apple crumble with mystery sauce. It's with custard. It looks bad, but this apple crumble Loki tastes fire. Half of these look as bad as they do because the lighting sucks. Yeah, exactly. Apple crumble is never the answer. I don't know. I could see it being the answer here, but I'm going to go with the left. Yeah, see, it's just destined to lose. It's just destined to lose. Okay, I kind of got jump scared looking at the left because the lighting does make this sauce kind of look terrible. But this is once again a scenario where both of the... Oh my good, that's a pulled pork cheeseburger? I thought it was just a pulled pork sandwich. There's a burger on that, John. No, give me that. 9 out of 10. Hey, not too bad. The meatballs diffing the pizza, I still don't know about that one, but the meatballs did look absolutely fantastic, so I really can't complain. Wasn't this the chicken in the evil scran? I actually don't remember. Pulled pork cheeseburger with a fork in it? Dude, the pulled pork cheeseburger, if it was a pulled pork sandwich, that would have been maybe a little bit difficult. Pulled pork cheeseburger? The pita is so good there, bro. I literally called that out, but I thought the pizza... chat said the pizza would win the popularity contest, and I low-key bought into that. And I don't think it was an unreasonable take. I think that was just, you know... I think that was kind of a coin flip situation, and we just got unlucky. We needed to not bottom deck 2 of our kings. We bottom decked 2 of them. You know? You know? I'm part of chat, bro. I'm aware... I predicted the pizza losing. Ban everybody who's saying the pizza lost. They predicted the pizza lost. Reasonable loss. We basically got walled anti-6. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. Bad Bloodstone RNG? Maybe. Alright, let's go ranked this time. Okay, how does this difficulty thing reduce the current difficulty by a proportion? I'm so confused as to how the Pint of Relief works. The other 2 are intuitive, but when we used the Pint of Relief last night, literally not a single goddamn thing happened. I might just burn it right now. 10% we're at 10% difficulty. What if I use the Pint of Relief right now? Now we're at 5. But this one doesn't change, which is why it's confusing. Regardless, it's the left. What hero did you get in Clash? I got Hero Knight. I posted in the Discord. I was extremely happy. Oh my goodness. How do you screw this up this badly? How do you, first off, how do you screw this up this bad? Second off, how do you serve this? Hello? What happened? That thing got nuked? That literally looked like it took an HE shell just straight up. God. Oven set to 400C? Yeah, it must have been. My God. All right. It's always the pepperoni pizza. That pizza, Loki, looks really good as well. How does that get 15% of the votes, dude? Pizza slice and a beer or a smash burger? I mean, there's not... Okay, $18 for a Dos Equis and one slice is criminal. I don't... This is, again, a scenario where I don't even have to look at the top right to know that that's the U.S. It's the smash burger all day. I'm also a little slut for smash burgers, so, like, I would have taken that anyway. Like, bro, like, the tacos already win this, but, like, dude, you suck at taking pictures. What is this? Olympic burger with fries. That is a top bun, buddy. That is a top bun. I cannot confirm. Also, it says with a drink. I can't confirm that there's a drink in frame either, unless it's, like, this little piece of blurred white over here. That's not a burger. That's a top bun, bro. That's a top bun. There's a Scrandle category. You need to change categories? No. I'm not doing that. Mods, if you change category, I'm removing your mod badge. It's all in on the tacos. Those look like some bomb-ass tacos anyway. Oh, man. Dude, that's... What do they call this style of pizza? Neapolitan, right? Or something like that? It's got to be the pizza. Oh, man. That looks good. Oh! Oh! That looks fire. Korean corn dog? Hello. Or chicken tandoori pie. I don't know what that is, but it also kind of looks a mess, so I'm not voting for it anyway. What are you? Stuffed with mozz and breaded with panko breadcrumbs. Give me that! Margarita Neapolitan has no cheese. Thank you. I know that pizza place? Dead ass? That's crazy. Steak and Stilton pie or grilled chicken and beef balls. This is kind of a crapshoot. 20 pence. 20 pence, though? I feel like I'm going to go 20 for the left. Yeah, 20 pence. See, the ranked, the stuff in ranked always gets value diffed. Okay, again. Good tacos. I'm not paying 24 pounds. That's like 35 bucks, by the way, for 2 street tacos and a Modelo. That's just not happening. It's all in on the tropero. Steak pasty or fried banana? Chad, I know fried bananas are like a big thing. Miles? Why is Spidey holding these? Hang on. Spider-Man? Why is Spidey holding on to these? Hello? I personally am not a big fried banana guy. I'm a frozen banana over a fried banana guy any day of the week, but I think that's an unpopular opinion. So I'm going to get rid of my 20% on the steak pasty, and if it loses, I'm fine with that. Okay, it's always the steak pasty. We're chilling. Chips and curry sauce, buddy, or the driest chicken tendies I've ever seen, but I can't see what the fuck this is, so give me the dry-ass chicken tendies. Yeah, that's just terrible. Loki with some sauce fixes those chicken tendies instant. Okay. Some may say that these fries look ass. I would say these fries look fantastic. Am I wrong? Those steak pasties are goated, by the way. Had like 6 of them today. Dude, pasties are so good. Pasties are so good. Fire. If you've never had a pasty before, bro, make one. Don't stop watching stream because I need the ad rev, but like put me on in the back and just make yourself a pasty. It's so good. That naan looks kind of ass though. Yeah, it doesn't look awful. I don't know. The chicken looks now that you see, I wouldn't have said anything against the naan, but now that you said something, the chicken does look subpar. The kebab wrap has better presentation. then I don't know. I think personally I would go with the kebab. Ooh, garlic fries. Ooh, that makes it tougher, honestly. Garlic fries, that makes it tougher. And the fries already looked banging. This is once again going to be a 20% angle. Yeah, I think the non wins. Unknown, you're getting banned for that, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I think this is the first time that I've seen a hot dog with this horrible of a bun to dog ratio that actually looks fire. Normally when we see a bad bun to dog ratio, it's like the opposite way, but like the small bun situation still pisses me off, I can't lie. But like I can kind of excuse it because this does look fire. But it's just got to be the share box. I'm going all in on the share box. If it doesn't win, I'm ending stream, no outro. They're almost touching tips. Don't say that. Don't say that ever again. What am I looking at? This looks like the driest thing I could ever possibly hope to consume in my entire life. I'm going all in on the pie, mushy peas, and gravy, and if it loses, I'm freaking out. Had me a little scared with the 35%. Oh, man, that burger looks actually not that good now that I'm looking at it. Dude, I don't know if it's just like... Maybe the patties in America, it's like the same way with like our chips having like all this extra bullshit in them, like the food dye and stuff. But like this cheeseburger looks good, but I feel like every single cheeseburger that we see that's from England just looks anemic. That burger lighting is ass. 15 pounds is also crazy, but I think it just diffs the sausage, I can't lie. Every burger just looks anemic, though. Shit or poop, odd decision. I don't trust the voters to value sausage enough. I don't either. This is a Polish sausage as well, Poland. This is a kielbasa. This will be the most life-changing sausage that you will ever eat in your entire life. But I feel like the vast majority of the population doesn't know that. I feel like the vast majority of the population does not know. They're not believers in how good kielbasa is. I love kielbasa, but if I polled my chat right now on how many people in here knew what a kielbasa even was, or like even had one, it would probably be like below half. So I think I'm gonna go 40 on the cheese. Yeah, kind of tragic. Kielbasa, my beloved, dude. Kielbasa and some pierogies. Can a man ask for a better dinner than some kielbasa and pierogies? Hot dogs with bacon and cheese. I can't tell what these are, but it's Brazilian. It has bacon and cheese in the description, and it costs 2 pounds. I'm going all in on these, Johns, and if we get diffed, we get diffed. I feel like any Brazilian food in Ranked has just, like, smashed the competition. It's the chili cheese fries, and it's not close. Holy shit. First appetizing fry dish from England I've ever seen, but they did not disappoint. What do I... See... Like, the ones where both options are really good are already hard enough. What do I pick here? I guess I gotta go with the pizza because it's from Italy, so maybe it gets some, like, authenticity points, but, like, both of these look sad as hell. I think I have to go with the pizza, though. The pizza value... Okay, never mind. It's all in on the pizza because the pizza... No matter how sad this pizza looks... It's always the pizza because the pizza is value diffing the nachos. That is crazy. If this doesn't win, I'm freaking out. You have got to be shitting me. That is wild. Yeah, 2% diff, by the way. The saddest nachos we have ever seen that costed more than the pizza, more people voted for than the pizza. 2% diff, though, that's literally just RNG. Gonna go die in bed, popcorn. Fuck me up. Good night, big dog. Good night, Harry. Appreciate you. Stream ending? Dude, for real. This is a stream ending angle. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. That's literally just RNG. That's literally just RNG. Nachos won there because of the price for bite ratio. I don't give a fuck about that. Dude, that's not even good. That's not even a good price to bite ratio. Those chips were like shards of glass, dude. A 2% diff is literally just RNG. Like, I can't even lie. That's not even cope. A 2% diff is literally just the nachos got put against something slightly more deplorable than the pizza. Do you need a slash raid to take the edge off, streamer? No, we're not actually ending stream. That pizza looked mega dog. It didn't... It grew on me the more that I saw it. It's better than the nachos, dude. I would take bad pizza over bad nachos any day of the week. And those were some bad nachos, I will tell you what. They were bad nachos, and the pizza value diffed it. That is just like... Dude, we got, like, turbo scammed there. I shouldn't have gone all in, but, like, why wouldn't you there? We got turbo scammed. That shit was the entire piss-stained fire hydrant, bro. Wild. Wild. Low-key. Alright. Let's play some Balatro. Low-key forgot if we have a streak or not. I think we do. Yeah, we won Painted Deck last night. Fire. I wasn't looking too hard, but cheap pizza with bad crust is worse than anything else, IMO. No. No. Bad nachos, just bagged chips and are just bagged chips and queso. Hard to make inedible. Bad pizza can be anything. Dude, that didn't look... The pizza looked below average, but it didn't look... Bro. Against those nachos? What? I don't know, man. Not that specific pizza, just being general. I mean, I guess. Cheap pizza with bad crust is better than concrete IMO. Change my mind? I doubt it. Nachos looked bad because of lighting. Dude, that was not a lighting diff. Those were bottom of the bag nachos, dude. This is a Twitch stream, isn't it? I mean, it's both, but primarily. Existence with the first. How did nobody redeem that until now? That is crazy that nobody redeemed first until now. Okay, chat. I think it's a yellow or ghost angle since we are on a streak currently. I think since we're only on a 1 streak, it's a ghost angle, and then after that, it's probably a yellow streak angle. I'm gonna go ghost. We'll do ghost for the warm-up match. Why is first so expensive though? It was like it's like 100 points. What? It said out of stock earlier. I didn't see anybody redeem it, in fairness. Why isn't first 1 point, TBH? Bro, you gotta be willing to shell out some points if you're getting first, okay? What do you think this is, chat? What do you think this is? You gotta show me you're committed to being first. Too cheap, make it cost 1k. I like the way you think. First should be 100k points. I like the way you think. All right, prediction is up. We're doing ghost deck, gold stake. If we lose the streak, if we lose the 1 streak, we can get freaky with it. If we win, then probably it's just going to be a yellow deck angle until we lose. There's a gas station on Facebook Marketplace for 300k. Should I buy it? Absolutely. Both, is that something you can do now? My technology is incredible. I remember when you couldn't even live stream here. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna fall asleep watching your stream. Wake me up in 7 hours. Oh, yeah, I got you. Jamba, where? It's up. What if I redeem deck? I'll still do redeem decks. If it's not disabled, I do them during the streaks. I saw that? Saw what? I'm confused. Can you start the run so I can see first shot before I vote? That's exactly why I don't start the run before the gamble ends. Also, Snail's got to hydrate, and I'm currently rug pulling him. I don't know where my water bottle is, so I'm going to go on an expedition to find that real quick. I will be right back. Never mind, it was literally right by me, just like slightly outside of my view because it was behind my desk. Got you with that hydrate. Chat's making me play green deck from the redeems. I don't know how I feel about that. The music is always fantastic. I will always stay content listening to these lovely airwaves. I agree, bro. Super Guy 9834. They're locked in. Thanks, Goat. I got you. All right, prediction's over. Let's go for Ghost. If Shock has a streak, I'm redeeming green deck. I can't believe it. I think this is an unfortunate clubs. Excuse me, unfortunate clubs angle, but a clubs angle nonetheless. Could be like full house now. Flush we know isn't going to win in one, right? I think this is just always full house, and if we get punished... Flush is like slightly more... It's like slightly more probable to pop off. We also wouldn't have pulled a pair anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. No, we would have pulled a pair of twos, but it doesn't matter either way. He let me pick cocktail once, and he won't do it again because he hates me specifically. Correct. Just kidding. Straight flush angle trust. All right, well, this is a fantastic start. Huge. Your chat really loves you, streamer. True. We had jacks. Yeah, but I would have gotten rid of the clubs jack, so we would have only had one jack on the backswing. Stupid with the 7 stream. 6? That's crazy. Stats? What do you mean? Hello, Mr. Hate Stats on screen. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I got y'all. There we go. Those are not correct. Well, the all-times should be, but the tonight's is not. Okay. Hex Runner is like fine, no. I'm not gonna get greedy with the Buffoon pack. I know exactly how that shit works. I'm not getting baited, bruh. I'm gonna go for the flush here and not scale the runner. Or this could not win, and then I can still scale the runner. Mayhaps. Probably not, because I already top decked a jack, but we'll see. It's that easy. It's that easy, man. What if there's like a burnt joker? What if there's like a rental delayed grat and a perishable banana? I think I want neither of those. Let's go next. Or even a baron, bro. Bro. This is a really bad straight angle. I think I'm going to go for the diamonds. Slightly better straight angle. I think I'm still going to go for the diamonds. Perishable banana is lore accurate, though. I guess it is canon. That's fair. You are kind of onto something there. Watching this stream while taking a shit for real, you did not need to, like, inform me of that, but thanks, I guess. Does it ever go for a straight here? 4 7s, but only 2 2s. I feel like it's always just, like, bullshit into flush. Thank you, music, for cutting out for no reason at all. Huge. Streamer, your mods are really insightful. I know. Why do you think they're my mods? Okay, I can go for the low straight because miraculously we drew one of our 2s. YouTube chatter, tell them to wipe. Hello? Somebody said, like, stealing kids from a candy. Huh? Got to deal some cards for an event. They had karaoke, got to sing. Very fun night. Huge. That does sound like a very fun night. Swash gets me by. Swash gets me by. Can greed for straights, maybe slightly more now. Don't love that draw. Should I keep 1 queen here? I think I never keep the queen here. Oh my god, it's plus mult. I haven't seen that in a hot second. True. Streamer, can we delete your YouTube channel? No. I can't afford the rental on you, but you would be phenomenal even this early. If I had an econ joker, this is the easiest game of my entire life. Without one, I feel like this is pretty baity. If this is eternal, and not rental, this is huge news for the unemployed. But I think just for right meow, this is not that good. Are your play discard buttons backwards? How confusing. Very novel. Yeah, we have a channel points redeem over on Twitch where people can switch my buttons at any given time. Streamer, why no maid outfit? I mean, no comment. Any way I answer that is just bad for me. I'm dodging the card sharp. I'm going to regret that a lot probably when I see like no X-Molt on this on the entire rest of this seed, but that's okay. Bang. $9. Could be Buffoon Pack. I think I'm not affording Wasteful here. That's fine. Could be a Rocket. I don't mind that this early. Eternal's kind of weird, but Polychrome Runner probably makes up for having just an Eternal do nothing. We don't want a maid outfit. We want to see you in a Princess Daisy outfit, and we shall not compromise. I mean, Rebate is just always better than Rocket, though. Maybe not when we're trying to hunt for straights, but like a Rebate's a Rebate, so full kit. Now I kind of want Wasteful more. Is that greedy? Yes. Am I still doing it? Also, yes. Checking to see how green the grass is on the other side. Wild. Welcome in, Luna, to YouTube chat. We'll go for one of these. We'll go for one of these. We'll go for one of... I guess I can get out playing whatever, so I'm just going to Econ Max here. Did you low-key see Bean play Balatro-like games, then play Super Autopets and name his account a racial slur? This has got to be... This has to be Terroir's just rage baiting. There's no shot that that's real. Literally anything that I do at this point wins, so I'm gonna ditch the straight potential for more rebate money. Punished. Actually, I don't think I drew the straight either. Maybe I did? No, I think I did, because I have ace 5, right? We had 4-3-2, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Fuck did I come into? Why are we naming our accounts slurs? I mean, I'm not. Chat's just talking about some stuff that happened, apparently. It's also Terroir saying that, though, who lies about, like, literally everything. It's not Wilted Rose emoji. I don't know. This has to be not real because there's no way that chat didn't say shit when that happened. There's literally no shot that chat did not say shit when that happened. I know a lot of people that don't even know that's a slur. I mean, like, yeah, I could see that, but, like, there's literally no way that nobody in chat was like, hey, Bean, did you know you're not supposed to say that? This is not real. This is not real. What's my boss? Head. I don't want Eternal Hallucination if I already have Eternal Mail-In. I mean, like, I want it, but, like, I don't think I can afford it. Let's go next. They probably did, but he didn't read chat. Maybe. I don't know. I'm hesitant. Specifically because of the source. If it was, like, Jeezy or, like, pretty much anybody else in chat that was telling me this, I'm going to keep it a stack. I'd believe it, but literally just because of the source that it's coming from, I'm so hesitant. Head gonna give it to you? That's crazy. Check DMs in a minute because you piss me off. Crazy point to join stream. Welcome in, Soul. Luna with the hydrate. I got you. Almost said hydrate with the Luna. I would never live that down if I did it a second time. Scholar's like cool because it's just temperance value is a negative, but I low-key think it's not even worth picking up here. Hydrate with the Ikayori. Shut up. I'm just kidding. Swash value. I guess it is swash value, but is it worth $9? Not really, I feel like. Okay, hang on. Terroir's DM'd me. Give me a segundo. Terroir's DM'd me some shit. Nobody is saying anything in chat, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess it happened. I always take random negatives for better Crimson Heart RNG if my econ is alright. That's fair. Shimmer's gonna get his 100th loss? Probably. Fine, let's take it. I mean, with rebate, we probably don't get Giga punished, but I did kind of want to save money for rebate, but I just need, like, some good RNG with rebate, and then we're chilling. Let's do one of these. Balatro is quite possibly the only game where the head gets you instead of the other way around. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can't think of any other games where that would be the case. He's getting his 100th loss just because I'm believing? Yep. Probably. Rebate? Pog. Pog, it's so free. It's so free. Also, I'm not scaling runner, like, at all, but it is what it is. In Slay the Spire, one of the enemies is a stone head, and it can kill you. Damn. There's another game. Hello, Wall. Welcome in. Let's go here. Sure, I can pop this. That's pretty good for rebate. Those two kiss all the time. I low-key want a fool, but like it's just gotta be the $15. Especially because I can open this pack license. That is like the most speculative license to ever speculative license, but like we're doing pretty well, and I already passed up Exmult, so low-key I'm just gonna take the license quest. Say Gex? Gex. Are you proud of yourself? Alright, no rebate money. We almost had a straight. That's tragic. I guess I'm throwing away a 2-pair here. Let's go for one of these. Poll of the day license. Wait, true. True, he's proving himself. I could hang the 9s and then play high card. I low-key just want to play a pair here. Let me try and get 4s in my hand. I'll cycle this 10 out. I want to get 2 4s in my hand so I can nuke them. License is so speculative, I know, but like if it pops off, it pops off, and it's not like that unlikely to pop off. If we didn't have rebate faceless, then obviously we don't take it, but with rebate faceless, like I feel like we almost never get punished for taking license. We also have a free Joker slot if we need something else to score, but like our scoring is perfectly fine right now. Streamer faceless value? Yeah. I mean, we got a little bit. It's fine. Grabber? Yeah, I mean, this is a solved game now. Buy the Mercury card. Buy... I guess we could take random gold for the license. That also turns it on, but, like, it's gonna smash itself, and I don't really need the money. I think I just keep that out. Trying not to completely crowd my deck so that I can get some eventual, whatchamacallit, blue seal density going. We'll see. That's fire. I'm discarding a straight, which is kind of unfortunate for the runner, but that's okay. That's like giga value. Solved game might be your slogan at this point. Maybe. This looks like a winning run unless Violet Vessel jump scare so far. I mean, if we get like blue seals or something, then we're kind of safe against Vessel. I guess it depends on when we get them, but usually I think we're fine. Let's go. I can keep the tower. I don't need the license to be on immediately. I will pop this though. Yeah, I is pretty bad unless I hit it like exactly next ante. Also, I didn't pay attention to what my rebate was on, so I might have just like sold all the value in the world there. Boss's window, that's completely fine. Take the Hierophant for the license. Loki gonna take the devil for the license. Punished for not using the rock, but oh well. I will take random gold. Banana is cool. I kind of want to fit this in over Faceless Joker because getting Cavendish at this point would be fire. And I don't really need the Faceless Joker money when I have rebate. I think I'm gonna take this. If it perishes before it goes extinct, then I'm really sad, but I think otherwise I'm like completely fine about that. Probably it is a Devil Cryptid angle here, right? We could Devil Deja Vu as well, but I think Devil Cryptid is just better for license, and it's also 3 times it's less money from our gold, but it's more likely gold. I think I do one of these, and I think I do this. Bro said, I am Steve. I didn't realize the view count diff between evening and midnight streams. Well, this is also just a slow night. For some reason. Also, the view diff is almost assuredly because we absorbed like 60 raids last night. That definitely helped somewhat artificially inflate the view count from last night's stream. Rebate value is Pog. Next hand I play wins, so I'm just gonna go for rebate value and or gold money and or purple seal value works. Thank you, rebate. Very cool. Let's do this, I guess. And then ship the pair. Perishable banana just about sums up my mental state. Wild. Hello, Cheese. Welcome in. Strength doesn't matter, low-key. These both suck. I don't even know why I'm taking buffoon packs, honestly. It's because everyone is busy watching the FNAF 2 movie right now. Oh, true, dude. Wait, you're low-key cooking there. You're on to something, man. Nah, everybody's just watching the FNAF 2 movie. I could take that. It's a money card and license is a thing. What movie? The FNAF 2 movie, dude. Everybody's just watching that. Dude, that's probably why it's a slow night. I could see it. Okay, so I'm getting scammed. I love Stinky Cheese so much. That's crazy. Focus Shock is going to be in FNAF 3. Trust. I went to see the movie with my girlfriend, and Andrew in chat also pulled up. And as we were walking in, he literally asked me, dude, you're famous. Do you have a cameo in this movie? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so funny. Andy, if you're still here, I love you. He just does shit like that. He's so funny. Was it any good, the movie? I'm debating going to see it. Without spoiling the plot, I'm gonna spoil the vibe of the movie, but without spoiling the plot, did you see the FNAF 1 movie? If you saw the FNAF 1 movie and you liked the FNAF 1 movie, regardless of why you liked it, whether you liked it because you just liked it or you liked it because, you know, you liked it because it was like a fun, bad movie, in your opinion, regardless of why you liked it, you'll like the FNAF 2 movie. If you didn't like the FNAF 1 movie, don't watch the FNAF 2 movie because it is the exact same thing. Debatably, like, cranked up more than the FNAF 1 movie. POV, your friend has roughly 40 nerds who watch you play a card game online. Dude, it's so funny. Anytime I go to a function, it's, yo, is that Focus Shock? Oh my god, I know you. I never get to hear the end of it, bro. It is really funny, though, so I don't care. Hello. I would like to take you along. Do I get rid of the banana? Probably. Cavendish is really cool, but we can come across other things, right? Plus, this license is going to have me scoring a lot. Just give me Glorp, bruh. I'd be going to see it for the creature shop work, not the plot, like the puppets and the animatronics. Okay. If you're going to see that, go see the movie. If you're going to see that because you're a fan of that, go see the movie because it's debatably better than the first movie. All of the like puppet work, very good. That is like, you know, regardless of if you like the movie because you think it's a good film or if you liked it like because it's a fun bad movie, regardless, that is the one like objective good thing about the FNAF series of movies. The puppet work is like stunningly good, and it's not any different in the FNAF 2 movie. The puppets are fire. They're very good. So if you're seeing it for that, see it. I've heard the effects are really good and the plot is like okay, but it's FNAF, so the plot has always been okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm sold. I'm very autistic about special / practical effects. Yeah, if you're into that type of shit, yeah, go see it for sure. Because it's not any different from the first movie. I thought the first movie had really good practical effects, and it's not any different than the first movie in that aspect. The puppet work is very well done. So if you're into that type of thing, yeah, you'll enjoy the film. You'll have a good time. We wraithing for Baron? Yeah. Yeah. For sure, pal. For sure, champ. Turns out that banana was doing a lot more for my scoring than I thought. Turns out talking about the FNAF movie while trying to gold streak is not a good idea. Didn't someone get spring locked in this one? Wait, sorry, is that a spoiler? Wait, is that a spoiler? I'm sorry. That's the first movie. No, you're chilling. Spoilers for the first movie, but it's been out for like 10 years. Fuck you. Always remember that you wraithed for Baron on your last sticker, nerd. That is true. Genuine question, have people recognized you IRL yet? One time when I was in Walmart, I got recognized by somebody in my high school off of TikTok. But that's also because I had like contact, the like contact thing enabled on TikTok. So probably my content got pushed to people in my hometown because like people from my hometown followed me, if that makes sense. TikTok, shut up, chat. So technically yes, but like not actually. What are you eating? Literally just dry roasted peanuts. Literally just dry roasted peanuts. I'm not beating the Unk allegations at all with that one, but I love me some dry roasted peanuts. This is the worst Glumbus I've ever seen in my entire life. Glumbus, I'm so sorry to slander you like that, but this is the worst Glumbus I've ever seen in my entire life. We're never taking that. I do need something, though. I have one lucky card in my deck that I took from a random pack. Yeah, it's never Glumbus there. This is helpful. Is that DNA the best Joker? Shut up, chat. You guys suck. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. At times. Might need you, Loki. You don't even have the newest Glumbus person? No, I don't. What's Glumbus again? It's Lucky Cat. Also, Glorp procced 0 times off of all those hands. That's crazy. Getting rid of his goofy ass. There we go. Loki just what the doctor ordered. I think we're safe for precisely one more round. It's getting a little spooky, though. Wife pivot. Sorry, dog. That was some bad news. Yes, there's stream delay. Got some bad news. Bang. If my doctor ordered me bootstraps, they will likely not be my doctor anytime soon. Bars. That's fair. Reasonable crash out. Why am I scoring so shittily all of a sudden? I literally have extra bootstraps, Molt. What the fuck happened? Bonus card, I guess? Maybe? Toss in money? Oh shit, I didn't realize that I had a 5 for bootstraps. Alright, well, it's cooked. Why didn't you level runner? God. Runner more? I was greeting for mail-in too hard and was too lazy to go find the straights. Make more Jold, turn on the license, Pog. That helps for the license. That also helps for the license. Speaking of that, I swear to God, Shock, if I become a multi-billionaire, I will donate every stream. I would expect anybody who's a multi-billionaire to donate my stream. Hello? If I hear that anybody in here is a multi-billionaire and y'all aren't dropping me a bag, insta-ban. Not even joking. Not even joking. Luna with the 1 biddy, I got you. Many thanks, Luna. I appreciate your support. High key, my goat. I can't reroll anymore because of bootstraps. I think I have to hope for a driver's license proc here, which is extremely unlikely, but it is what it is. I can do this. I can death an enhanced card. And then I have 3 purple seals in the deck. Cool, we're dead. How dead are we? Pretty goddamn dead, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's not looking too good. Luca with the 3 biddies. Don't spend it all in one place. I got you. You're not old enough to win this seed. Huh? Is that a Bootstraps reference in My Balatro? Okay, Shock, I'll go quickly do that after I get hit by a bus and get Isekai as a catgirl princess with, I'm assuming, magical powers and uncountable wealth. Hello? A little extra for good behavior. 10 biddies. Appreciate you, Luna. Can't proc that license. Oh. Shock, I'm a Nigerian prince, but I can't access my money to donate. Can you send me $1,000 so I can reinstate my account? Yeah, I think the donate snails $1,000 button is right next to the ban button. I hope I don't misclick on accident. I have 1 more purple seal. Oh, it's debuffed. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, we're like turbo cooked. It's not even gonna be close. Could try scaling the runner, maybe? That might just be the play, honestly. Okay, wait, hold up. Never mind, it's so cooked. All my shit's debuffed. Fuck this stupid chud game. I hate it here. Sell star for +2 molt. Yeah. Is strength or star more valuable? Because I'm thinking there could be a flush house angle, right? And it's probably too late for that. I think I'm going to sell strength over star. I'm fine with that. I can ship this. Wild card moment? Yeah, no shit. That's okay. Use strength to get aces, I think. I don't know. I feel like that's not the play. What are my kings looking like? I have another diamond king. I could play a high card here and hope for a flush house. I feel like that's not the play. But it might just have to be. Hella nines, hella kings. I guess I hold jacks instead, huh? No, because I have no diamonds, jacks. They're all offsuit. So I think I hold kings. We're making it out or nah? It's possible, but I think it's very unlikely. Like, too unlikely. Existence getting ignored so hard. I think pairs gets you out, TBH. I don't think so. Maybe with the additional runner scaling? I feel like it doesn't, though. Our first pair was like 7 grand. We would need an increase from 7 to 10 grand, and that's with debuffed pairs. I kind of do want to check it. I guess we still have jacks and kings and technically nines on the top deck. But I feel like this does not get us out. I feel like it's not even close. Should have sacked money for license probability. Yeah, probably. I mean, going in with death card medium, bro, it does not feel super unlikely that we get driver's license online, but I should have played for my outs because it's still, you know, possible. We'll go for the pairs. I think they low-key do not get us out. That's a big no, chat. Should have just taken that card sharp. Yeah, I'm like turbo regretting not taking that card sharp, but it is what it is. No kings or jacks for the flush house. Score the ace. Lucky proc. Lucky proc gets us out. You know what that means. Oh, you fuck. Oh! Not even close, baby. Not even remotely. Probably a perishable chalkboard angle for right now. That'll go really nice with all the diamonds that I've crammed into my deck. Holy shit! Daniel Brockman with 50 gifted memberships. God, what? Holy! Many thanks for the 50 gifted memberships. God damn. YouTube chatter. Appreciate that. It's the billionaire streamer. The prophecy, it was foretold. All right, yeah, there's going to be alerts for like the next 10 years. Luna with the 5 gifted subs as well on Twitch. Many thanks for the gifteds. Holy. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Many thanks. Gifters tonight. There is a Focus Shock billionaire viewer. It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed. The prophecy was foretold. Holy. How long is this going to go for? It's still going for a while. Heard something about that if you're a billionaire and you don't donate on this stream, then something bad will happen to you, so I decided to play it safe. Yo, thank you so much for the 50 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate you. Oh, it's so peak. Thank you, bro. Many thanks. Appreciate that. Wow. We just royally fucked Shock's tax report for the year. Shh. Shh. Don't alert the IRS. Chat. YouTube is taking at least $40 of that money. They can have it, bro. They can have it. I didn't even know there was 50 people to give it to. It probably just gives it to random subs if there's not 50 people in the stream. Because I think that's what Twitch does, is it just gives it to random followers. I don't know. Streamer will be tax evading. I encourage other peoples to do I encourage other people to do so as well. For legal reasons, that was a joke. All right, I think I have to take this. It's really bad, but that's okay. Do I just wait until the notifs die out to keep going? I feel like this is going to be really annoying if I'm discussing the run while the notifs are chilling. Thank you for gifted sub, Luna. Yeah, chat, if you're in here right now and you got a gifted sub, thank your gifter. If you're in here and you got a gifted sub, thank your gifter. Appreciate you, Luna, and many thanks. Many thanks to Daniel Brockman on YouTube. Appreciate you. Let me just hop in there real quick to snipe one. Ignore the fact that's not how it works. Okay, are we chilling? I think we're chilling. I'm saying thanks to Luna even though I'm already subbed. Good mod. Appreciate you, Snails. All right, I'm going in here for a Ouija on spades. I meant sigil, but, you know, you got it. This is never an onk angle, right? No, because if I onk and it doesn't hit exactly bootstraps, then I lose. Someone gift another 100. I'm not gonna say no. I've been evading taxes for years. That's literally how I made my money, so you don't have to evade taxes since tax evasion is already baked into the money I gave you here. That sounds exactly like it works to me. Appreciate that. W Gifters was in a game just ended. Thank you, Jeezy. Appreciate you. Congrats everyone who won a sub or membership. Congrats everybody, and once again, thank you to the gifters. W Gifters in chat. Anyway, what are we doing here? Ante 6, probably a blue seal, huh? It could be sigil, but we're hitting 3 red cards here. I received this membership package. Huge. Huge. It's either Deja Vu on gold or Blue Seal on gold. I think it's got to be Blue Seal. Let's go in here. Looking for suit changers. Looking for money. Not those kind of suit changers. Let's go in here. Mercury card. Huge. Why is allowing gifted memberships off by default? Cinema, though. Is that a thing? That's like a setting on YouTube that you have to change to allow yourself to be gifted a membership. Is that actually a thing? That is crazy. No balls sigil? Yeah, you're right, because there's literally no reason to. It is, I think. That's whack. Why would it? Anyway, that doesn't matter. I need the chalkboard to proc to win here, so I'm not getting like any of this gold value unless I hit like a moon or something. I will take it. I will take it. I guess I have to do this because I can't cycle all my red cards, which is pretty sad. Okay, relax. I actually wonder if gifted memberships to dormant subscribers actually reactivates them in practice, like recommending your videos to them again suddenly or otherwise roping people back in somehow. I would assume that you get like a notif and maybe that can get the ball rolling, so to speak. I'm not sure. Might just be a high card angle with the chips from the runner. Got my 5th membership in my life when I watched YouTube, so lucky. Huge. W membership. This is rebate money. This is like ever so slightly risky, but this is rebate money. This is the Draiano Gauntlet. For those who know. I've definitely been roped back into watching streamers from a rando gifted sub notif. So have I. Definitely guilty of that myself. All those gifts and YouTube only gives him 75 chat XP. Wait, true. Wait, OO moment is still #1 in YouTube chat XP. Hello? I just got an email with someone gifting me a membership. Somebody dropped a fat 50 gifted in YouTube chat, so thank the gifter. This is not a Draiano Pokemon game streamer. How do you know? It could be. I think we just take things for the license. I need the license to proc so I can ditch this chalkboard ASAP. Gold Seal's pretty fire. Damn, that's wild. That's what I'm saying. Enhanced Blue Seal. I'm horny for that. Could be Familiar. Familiar sucks if it puts red cards in my deck, but it turns on the license immediately, so I think I just can't skip it here. Medium is also fire. I'm gonna try and stay above 50 bucks for the bootstraps. Hopefully we find like a, I don't know, a seed money or something. Wow, I got rid of my blue seal, my purple seal, and okay, cool. That's so fire. It put all red cards in my deck and got rid of my purple seal, so now it doesn't even proc my license. I love this game. Smash like. 1 in 8, by the way. That doesn't help. God, this game sucks. Your firstborn child will now be named Brockman? True. True story, actually. You're the unluckiest guy ever. Ignore the massive donos. Yeah, true, man. True. All right, let's just do this. We could have just taken the DNA for enhanced card streamer. I'm freaking out. Somebody mentions the DNA, the seed again. I'm stripping butt naked.
Testing XP. Ignore this.
Luna with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Testing YouTube XP. I will laugh my ass off if you somehow are in like #2 with a $2 dono. That would be crazy. We do have telescope. #1? Whoa. Hello? What is YouTube XP? Dude, exactly what Existence said. Somebody drops 50 gifted, and then somebody else drops a $2 super chat and steals #1 in XP. What is YouTube chat XP even for, man? That is the biggest rug pull of the century. That is crazy. Gift memberships don't do anything for XP. What? Should I donate 201 to become #1? Yes. Chat, is this farming? W farming? W farming for real? Bang.
Just testing whether the XP only comes from super chats.
Appreciate the 100 currency I don't recognize super chat as well. God damn. That is crazy. Okay, we're gonna find out now. 625 XP. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. 625. Okay, so it's from super chats. Bro, you don't get YouTube. You don't get XP from 50 gifted memberships, but you get it from super chats. What? What? Hello? Yo, appreciate the second dono. Many thanks. Actual pay to win? True. Get rug pulled, chat. I don't know what else to say. How much is 50 memberships? It's like 250 bucks to buy them, which is absolutely insane. For real, everyone super chat $100? W Luna. Need I say more? W Luna, need I say more? Get the rebate value. Ooh, Sun card. That is hot garbage. Love that. SEK is Swedish krona. Thank you, chat. That is insightful. I genuinely didn't know what that is. That's 1064 USD. Well, W 1064 USD. That's huge. That pays my rent for 3 years. Not actually, but pretend it does. How do gifted memberships work on YouTube? It's the same way as like a Twitch sub on Twitch, except I don't think they give ad-free viewing for some reason. Twitch chat and or YouTube chat? Somebody correct me if I'm mistaken. I have to feed my 6 children. Sorry, don't worry, I'll name one Focus Shock. That implies that one of your children is just nameless, and you just call them child. Which is hilarious. Or they're like just a homunculus in a tube, and they're not like fully grown yet, but you still gotta feed them. I don't know which one's funnier. They don't? That's YouTube Premium stuff. Dude, that is such BS for the viewer. I get the money, so I don't care. But for the viewer, that's like, bro, huh? I guess they do cost less than Twitch subs because Twitch increased the price of subs. So maybe that's the pull, but that's kind of wild. Tarantulas can always be renamed. That's fair. 6 normal kids in the 7th is named Focus Shock. Best 6-7 joke ever. That's a mod, by the way. Can we get that dude out of here? Let's hang the red cards. Let's... These are all kind of buns. I guess put gold on a chalkboard card. You need Elon Musk to donate you $1 billion to see the XP. I feel like that immediately flags my stream for, like, money laundering. No? We can play one shitter here, but then I need to lock in, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Turns out License is pretty good at scoring. Who would have thought that a ×3 is, like, good and shit? That's kind of crazy. Why Sweden just shitting on America's economy? Because America's economy right now is built upon the AI bubble. We were just talking about this. If Elon donates that much to me, I'd expect to be killed in 24 hours. That's so true. I don't even know why I'm opening these anymore. The license is online. Literally the only thing that I would want from standard packs is blue seals, and I already have 2 of them. I can just death them with the purple seals that I have. Don't really know my philosophy there. That's okay. I'm getting rid of so much gold for no reason. Let's go like this. Those are pretty... the wild card, I guess I don't need to world. I'm going to do it anyway, though, because these are pretty important cards. Gods, I love our current government. Who doesn't? For legal reasons, this is satirical. Actually, I guess I should be saying for legal reasons, this is not satirical, but I don't care. It is. Fight me. Getting rid of y'all. No, man. Let me keep my gold. It's fine. Streamer, what do we do after Chalkboard dies? We're pretty much completely fine after Chalkboard dies. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Is level 12 Mercury enough to justify observatory-ing? I think it is. Should have sold that to not block it in the shop, but we didn't find any uncommons, so it is what it is. The family is not something that we can do. Erosion is very much not something that we can do, unfortunately. I was going to say full skip to the end to keep Chalkboard, but oh well. I mean, we could have, but I think with Observatory, we're fine. And with just blue seals in general. Is Boots dying too much there? I think we're fine. We scored like 40k on a hand with the license before, and that was with lower Boots and with no Observatory. I think we're chilling. And with lower Mercury level. It's going to be close, I guess, but with 5 hands, no, I think we're... No, with 5 hands, we're turbo chilling. It's not... Never mind. It would be close if we had 4 hands. With 5 hands, we're locked. Giga rebate value. That's pretty cool. Giga rebate value into, like, no pairs. I guess I could do this, actually. How much is this getting me? Oh, yeah, we're, like, super fine. Super fine. Yo, what's up, Sign Painter? Welcome in. Okay, next pair wins. I'm gonna set... I should use this Justice card, I guess. I'll use it on... I don't know, a red card, I guess. I don't want to hang the ace because it is Scholar, but we'll use it on a red card just to get it out of the deck. And then we'll create a slot for another blue seal. Oh, shit, I didn't get mail-in value. It's fine. It's fine, we're chilling. Just don't get Vesseled, yeah. Vessel is a lost condition, everything else is fine. And if we get Vessel, we just pull a Luchador. I will shit myself if this is Shiko. Why must it always be you, man? Oh. Why? It's every time. It's every time. Get this man out of my souls. Fuck off, Tribule. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate this guy. Get him out of here. Complaining about Trib, I've gotten Shiko every time for the past 2 months. Dude, in this situation, Shiko is a free game. Trib does nothing here. What does Trib do? Trib is a ×2, right? It gives me plus whatever 13 × 3 is, right? Because it gives me ×2 on 13, which is 26, and then it gets me up to 26 × 2, which is 52. I guess it's a ×3, but it's a ×3 if I exclusively ship kings and queens. We'll keep it just because it's not hurting anything, but Shiko just makes this free. With Trib, it's still like a little shaky, but it's in retrospect an unjustified crash out. But no, you know what? No, it's not. I've literally had Trib in my soul for the past like literally the past 10 souls that I've popped. 8 of them have been Trib. I don't care, man. Get him out of here. I'm gonna test the queens here. I will pop this. So this is down. I guess I have the slot to do this now. This is without 1 observatory proc, but this is just testing Tribule. We're also sacking like mail-in and stuff like that, but who cares? That was like 300 grand, right? No, that was less than that, because didn't we score like 140? Dude, that's not good enough for Vessel. 200k? Yeah, no, that's not good enough. Even on 5 hands. I guess with Steel, maybe? Steel Glass? This could be a country song. I have Trib in my soul. I have Death in my fool. 300 with Observatory, that wins. I guess we have Observatory. I think we just need like Steel and stuff. Just get Sock and Buskin. Yeah, I guess if we get Sock, we just ditch the bootstraps too. I mean, there's like ways to go about winning, but it's just annoying. I think we always do this with the Trib, even though it really hurts the... Oh wait, we don't even have Chalkboard. I'm a fuckwit. Okay. Or find a Chad. Yeah, Chad would also be kind of fire. Just get Nat negative Luchador. True. That is quite the large Temperance. That's sick. This is sacking some observatory value, but I need steals. I'm going to take 1 reroll here. I'm going to take 2 rerolls here. I lied. Okay, now I have to go next. Queens for mail-in. What am I scoring with just like jacks here? Okay, I'm scoring 100 grand. I'm discarding these queens. Let's go like this. I'm going to keep the 1 Mercury card up there, which is going to nuke my mail-in value, but that's okay. Priestess. Dog shit. Go for one of these. Devil, that's low-key also dog shit, but it's at least usable. Magician could be something if we get like... It's like only something if we get retriggers, though. I guess I can do this and we get like money hit. We can maybe roll into something. Okay, cool. I think if we can find our Steel, we're fine. And if we keep Observatory, I don't know. It's going to be close. Closer than I would like it to be. Photo. Is Photo, with Trib specifically, is Photo better than Bootstraps here? With Trib, the Photo's a plus 60. The Bootstraps is a plus 44. It's a plus, like, 50-something tops if we get all the mail-in value. I think it's a Photo angle. Surely over Boots, yeah. Streamer, you have Telescope? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go for jokers. This also allows us to roll into something maybe a bit more. Could ditch a Trib for, like, a Bones or something. But I don't have to keep my money for Bootstraps anymore, so I can just roll down this entire shop. You can spend down for Lucha, right. Snails is locked in. There's a Hermie. Ouija Grim, never. $25 Temperance, Pog. Drunkard really wants to come along. Chariot card. I want to take this, but is this not just equivalent to a Mercury card? When I have Observatory. Thanks, babe. All right. This is gonna be a little bit troublesome. Actually, Steel on the top deck is like unbelievably good for us. That's really nice. That's like extraordinary. Chariot is worse because you have to hold it in hand. Yeah, I guess that's also true. I mean, we would always be holding it in hand though, unless we top decked like giga bad. So I think that matters marginally. But yeah, I guess it is a little bit worse. Okay. We're right. Trib, I'm sorry. Trib, I apologize. The crash out was unwarranted. You actually did make Vessel a lot easier. Trib, my respect, bro.
Note to admin, this donation is not money laundering. Do not bother investigating me or the streamer for tax evasion, money laundering or related financial crimes. There is no need to review his previous donation records. This is a genuine tip and not part of any structured payment scheme.
Many thanks for the dono yet again. Mr. Daniel Brockman, appreciate you. Many thanks for all the donos tonight. You have been unbelievably generous today. I appreciate you. The worst thing to see there would have been Yo Rick. Yeah, Yo Rick would have sucked. Daniel Brockman with 11,275 chat XP. Light work. I unironically think this dude is just laundering some money. Shh. Shh, chat. Relax, okay? I'm not laundering money, okay? Daniel Brockman is a random stream viewer and not a known associate of mine. Doubters and Shambles, why do I do this? True. He owns a car wash for sure. With my chemistry teacher, actually. We went in on it together. Yeah, Daniel Brockman is not my burner account. Funny streamer? Who, me? All right, we did get a green deck redeem. I will play that during the streak, because I said I would. W1 and O. I'm thinking this green deck redeem is going to be the last gold stake of the night, and then we'll pivot to some other random game. Chat, what sounds more enticing? Magic Arena? Magic the Gathering Arena? Cobblemon? Or Hollow Knight for rest of stream? Discuss. Mods, maybe run a poll between those three. Unless this is, like, unbelievably bad and we die in, like, Ante 2. I'm thinking we pivot after this. Imagine needing to play green deck. It does make me sad, but chat willed it, so I have to do it. Shock equals Jesse, true. Daniel Brockman has the same energy as Jesse Pinkman. Arena, if it's cube draft, it's not going to be cube draft. Is Cobble a solo world? Cobble is a solo world. It would be draft, but it would be avatar draft. It would not be cube, because I don't think they're running cube right now. And also, I would be horrible at cube, so it would not be cube. But I would play draft. I wouldn't play, like, brawl or anything like that, or standard or what have you. Anyways, chat, Jamble is up. Jamble your points on if you think we're going to beat green deck. Tell me I won't go all in on the Jamba. I used to shave my head and cosplay as Walter White, made blue rock candy, and passed it around at cons. Dude, you are the best type of cosplayer. That's fire. That's actually awesome. I'm intentionally not voting Hollow Knight as I haven't played it myself. Yeah. That's alright. Have an excellent night, streamer and chatters. Many thanks, Luna. Luna, thank you for all of your gifties. I appreciate you. Hope you get some good rest. Is there a way for me to gamble real money? Chat, should there be a... Type 1 if there should be a Focus Shock category on stake.com. That's a brand deal waiting to happen. I'm just saying. Or like DraftKings, because they sponsor people within like my age group. I'm just saying. That's a business deal waiting to happen. That's collab of the century. Somebody just put 30 grand on us winning this run. Oh my goodness, you are going to be rug pulled. Oh my goodness, you are going to get rug pulled. This is a true story. I laundered about $500,000 through Live Jasmine, and I 100% accidentally got into a relationship with 100 different cam girls, including my current long-term girlfriend for 4 years. I'm going to assume that that's not true. Don't inform me otherwise. I'm assuming that you are joking because it is reasonable for me to do so, as you are a goofy YouTube chatter. And also because I do not want to be an accessory after the fact. I'm assuming that you're talking about GTA missions. Streamer when CSGO Lotto sponsor. I think I would rather staple my nutsack to the ceiling than be sponsored by CSGO Lotto. Just real talk. Just real talk. As much as I just joked about a gambling sponsorship. That's especially with my line of work, you know, playing Balatro. You gotta assume that I would hook all the addicts, and I would rather not be responsible for that. But also, it's CS:GO Lotto. That's like one rung above. No, it's on par with Stake. Anyway, let's go green deck gold. Shortcut first shop, and then we're winning. Trust. Trust. Yes, I mean in GTA 5. I forgot to say that. Yeah. That's what I figured. You're all good. You're all good, playa. That's what I figured, sometimes we all slip up like that, right? Dolly Spectra is going to redeem 6 black decks now. No! I'd rather bet on cockfights than CSGO. You'd probably win more and have more fun. I'll guess my favorite Ancient Joker, Manifesting Borger. Dude, Borger would be so good. Runner yet again is still like not a bad start. Runner Popcorn, and then we just win. YouTube went from silly goobers to meth empire in 2 seconds. True. I wouldn't have it any other way. Probably we runner here? No? I don't know if we also popcorn here. That seems fine because then we're winning in 1, which is bad if we want to scale the runner, but it's good for our money. Maybe it's runner buffoon pack. I kind of want to look in the buffoon pack. The popcorn also dies, which just makes me hate the popcorn. I'm going to look in the buffoon pack. Super greedy. Don't do what I did, but we just got rewarded. Now we just do this and we win. Oh my goodness, what a couple of shitters from that. That's okay. We buffoon for ancient? Yeah, surely. Go for the straight. 7654. What up, twin? Hair looking fire today on foe. Appreciate you, dog. Is it ever flush pivot? I think with the cards that we have in hand, no, we just bank on hitting the straight every time. Never punished in my entire life. I'll have you know. Is it worth it to go in debt early on Green Duck? I hate going into debt in general, so I'm going to try not to, but we'll see. Particularly the paintbrush in shop kind of has me acting up, but I don't think it's worth going into debt for, so to speak. I don't have another straight in hand, and my diamonds draw is extraordinarily bad. I think I just ship 2 pairs and try and get out. I think I also probably want to toss as many diamonds as I can. Credit card is great. Interest doesn't matter. Oh, that is true, actually. Jesse, we have to stream. Do you think Breaking Bad would have been nearly as well acclaimed if it was about streaming and not a meth empire? Just some goofball chemistry teacher getting really into like streaming competitive league. Or like or Among Us during like the 2020 like Among Us streaming bubble. that would be so fire. Oh my goodness. Walter White is like is an Among Us dono farmer instead of a meth kingpin. Oh my god, that would be fantastic. Streamer not beating the weed allegations? Yeah, definitely not. That chatter just unknowingly extended the weed allegations for like another solid 3 years. Right when exclamation mark marijuana had not been redeemed in chat for like 2 days. Zafe paid that dude. Guaranteed. The same amount of murder happens as in Breaking Bad normally. True. Do I ever go into debt for things? I feel like with Riff Raff, I don't, dude. Like, we don't need to. We could, but, like, we don't need to. I feel like with Riff Raff, I never go in debt here. I kind of want to for the paintbrush, but, like, that only matters if we're not playing pairs. Right. I suppose we don't get too punished if I take this. I really want this. I think this is, excuse me, yet again a greed play, but I'm taking the anti-1 paintbrush, and then I'm selling the credit cards so that I can get 2 jokers off of Riff Raff. Rewarded. Oh, Giga rewarded? Wow, okay. Let's do one of these. God damn, mailing into Crazy Joker is, like, kind of whack. It's okay. It's not if I don't draw my straight, though, which could be an issue. Local Thunk needs to hire you. What would... I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but what the hell would I do for Local Thunk, bro? Never punished? No, apparently you just always greed and everything turns out fine. 1 straight wins regardless of debuffed cards, so I'm going to try and greed as much as possible for mail-in. It's so worth it. Chat, always greed. Chat, always greed. Not you, the chatter? Oh, true. Oh, I didn't even see that, Daniel Brockman. You said paintbrush will make you break your principles. What other things will you take in an early game that feels like you're being naughty somehow, but you take it anyway because you want it? I think, okay, there are a lot of jokers that you take in anti-1 that are greedy. I think vouchers are more so the anti-1 greed, particularly Overstock. Because Overstock feels really nice to have in a run, but effectively, like, Paintbrush in this run, like, Paintbrush is nice right now because we can greed for mail-in easier. Overstock anti-1 is, like, just the right amount of greed. Somebody in Twitch chat said Baron. Baron is greedy, but it almost never pays off. Overstock is just the right amount of greed. It's exactly what you're talking about with, like, feeling a little bit naughty. Because, like, Overstock can pay off, and if you survive the early game, it will pay off, but it does nothing immediately. It's not like an anti-1 clearance sale, which is, like, also pretty risky, but it rewards you, like, heavily because everything being 25% off for the rest of the run is insane. But, like, Overstock anti-1 does have, like, I don't even know if I want to say a lot of potential, but it kind of does have a lot of potential to just give you literally nothing. Baron isn't greed, it's foolishness. Anti-1 hologram is greed. Yeah, pretty much I'm going to round that up to any anti-1, like, X-Molt Joker. Any anti-1 pair spam X-Molt Joker. Obelisk. Same exact vein as Overstock. Obelisk. Solves your late game, makes your late game free if you pick an anti-1 obelisk does actually nothing to progress your run. I think Overstock and Obelisk are my two definitive answers for that. One Joker and one voucher. I hate buying vouchers on anti-1 that doesn't give immediate impact. That's what I'm saying. Constellation 2. I think Obelisk is a better example, but Constellation also falls into that same category. Overstock, I think, is the best example, though. Anti-1 Seance. Okay. Streamer is now going to press play hand instead of discard. Almost. All right, $5 cash out. Rebate could be good with the strength. Grabber is the most justifiable. It directly helps you score as well as regenerate your interest. Somebody in chat said hot take Grabber anti-1 on yellow deck is on not yellow deck is greedy. Oh, on not yellow deck. I thought you said yellow deck. I was like, what? Grabber anti-1 on not yellow deck. Yeah, I would say it's usually greedy. I don't know, though. It provides you with a lot of score, but if you're taking it with no scoring jokers and expecting it to bridge the gap, you're dead. But it is like very much a clearance sale type of thing. Where if you have like any scoring, you're chilling. Maybe only Plasma. I could see a Grabber on Plasma angle. Not even for the extra hand, but just to see more cards. Also, good night, Nicholas. Many thanks for popping into the stream. Streamer, they were actually referring to my hit credit card rework idea. Wait, hang on. They were referring to my hit Balatro credit card rework idea. Huh? Credit card buff, pay actual money to increase your score. Pay actual money to increase your score. Is that not just every X-Molt Joker? Is that not just every scaling Joker, actually, to some extent? I guess aside from Madness. But technically, it's also Madness, I would say. Do I need Juggler anymore if I have Paintbrush? I want to say no. I want to say I get rid of both of these, but I think that's exceedingly greedy. I think I'm keeping this Mail-In. I'm keeping this Runner. I could just ditch the Riffraff here. Friends of Jimbo microtransactions give you X-Molt. Yeah. yeah, for sure. I'll take the Strength specifically for rebate. Other than that, I think I just go next. That's actually not that bad of a straight draw. Okay. That's fire. It's a solved game, fellers. It's a solved ass game. Oh, like real life money. Oh, got. Is this seed bugged? This is the exact same shop. Is this in a different order? This is the exact same shop as last reroll. Hello? Spectral card that grants a red seal. Am I right? +2 in chat. Hello? This is the exact same shop. That's so... What are the odds of that happening? Guess I saved my chips then. What are the odds of that? That is cut and paste the same shop. If I had a nickel every time same shop happened... Dude, I feel like it hasn't happened for me in so long. If we had Overstock, it would be different. Yeah, true. Hermit is huge. I mean, either of these are good. Red seal, gold, or blue seal. I think it's probably blue seal. I'm going to take this for rebate. Could be flower pot, and then we just play straights. I think without shortcut, that's very risky. Wii is kind of sick. I have a strength in hand, too. Could be a Wii pivot. Get out of the runner. This needs, what, like 2 blinds to be better than the runner currently. And it allows us to play non-straight things. Kind of like that. Nice Wii streamer. Thank you. I get compliments on it all the time. I think we take this and go next. Staying at interest cap for the the Fool Hermit next shop before anybody gives me shit about that. Sell the riffraff? Yeah, probably. I already forgot what I sold. That's how bad my attention span is. Goddamn. Probably more, but it is jarring when it happens. Kind of like when Cert gives me the same card. Dude, Cert giving you the same card I feel like is hard-coded. I feel like every time I take a Cert pre, like, anti-4, it gives me the same exact card every time. Sold a Juggler? That's right. No, we're chilling. It should have been Riffraff, but I'm not sad about getting rid of a Juggler. I'm going to keep this 9 to strengthen to a 10, potentially. Let's do one of these. My only molt is on straights still, but I do want to pop these 2s. Maybe I should go for a low straight. That seems not that infeasible. I'm missing the 5. Don't you strength aces into 2s? That's a good play as well. I think we're fine. But that... it might be better. Let's do one of... How many 5s do I have? 3 5s? Getting a little risky in here. That's okay. We like it. We like it risky. Could be a jack angle. It's always a 5 angle. Never punished in my life. Hollow. Damn. Definite his greed sickens me moment. Definite his greed sickens me moment. Also, strength got us a straight there as well. That's okay. Should have sold the riffraff. That is definitely what went wrong. Me selling Juggler is definitely what went wrong there, and not like the 1,000 instances where I mean, that wasn't even like super duper greedy. I guess keeping the strength for the straight is optimal, but like exchanging it for $10 I feel like is not selling. I'm hesitant to call that unlucky, but I'm just as hesitant, if not more, to call that selling. Add 1 to the sell counter? I am not going to. I am not going to. An absolute travesty. It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Why you losing, Twin? Lock in, Twin. You not washed for real, for real? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I cannot do... Bro. I cannot pay this out. There's 30,000 points on locked in. I cannot pay this out. Oh my god. I completely forgot about that. Bro. Speaking of money laundering and rug pulls. Add 1 to the cell counter, streamer. Make me. Bro took the hope serum. I'm sorry. RIP. You could totally refund. I can't. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm so sorry. That's not how this works. This is painful for me. This is painful for me too. I'm sorry, chat. I was going to put 10K down on the doubt, but it didn't make it. That is extraordinarily rough. If we were on green deck, why did we care for interest? I was saving 20 bucks for the Hermit. That definitely popped up in the other shop. What happened? We just didn't draw straight. If we kept Juggler, do I ever keep a 5 there? No. Alright, that's okay. Chat, I think we run one more. What do we want to see? Why am I... Hello? I think we run one more before I pivot to a different game or like end stream or whatever. What are we thinking for a deck? Kind of feeling some Magic. Just saying, Doc would not have lost that. No shit. Streamer, it would be much cooler if you were Doc. Go watch Doc then, bruh. Painted. We did Painted yesterday, but I'd low-key be down to do it again. Abandoned. Same thing with Abandoned. That's why I kind of want to do Magic, because we haven't done Magic in a second. We did Abandoned and Painted yesterday. I love both of those decks, but we, like, just played them. I'm gonna run Magic deck. Low-key about to run Magic. Black deck, you are hilarious. Alright. New prediction, Magic deck gold. Bang. Streamer just grow some horse ears or something? Wait, true. Do Anaglyph? No. No. Damn near a ban-worthy comment, I can't lie. Damn near a ban-worthy comment. Anaglyph. What do you think this is? Anaglyph. Huh. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say that. Alright, what have we played thus far? We played Ghost and then Green, right? I'm filling in the sheet while I'm waiting on the predictions. We won one Ghost, lost one Green. Losing Green's pretty par for the course. I just gotta keep it a stack. Alright. Anti-2 investment tag on Anaglyph goes hard. I mean, I guess. Erotic deck. Wild. You should do a multiplayer game with Mark and Robbie sometime. Why is that familiar? Why is that name familiar? Why do I know the name Mark and Robbie? I feel like maybe I've watched them play multiplayer before. Believing this time, believers get paid out. On Magic deck, every time. Margot Robbie, hello. They collabed with Bean. Does Streamer even play multiplayer anymore? Not really. I like gold stakes more than multiplayer, which is why I've been kind of falling off of it recently. Hello, Top Deck. Goddamn. Small Blotcher channel that does multiplayer. I think I've gotten them in my recommendations. Schmeckles is in second place now. For, like, channel points or what? I'm confused. Let's go in here. Best shop I've ever seen. The rental seance into 2 perishable subpar chip jokers. You love to see it. Not taking the Venets card. Yes? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Interesting. Why am I going for the 2 pair here? This was such a flush angle, it's not even funny. Dude, I'm running this back and I'm rug pulling the prediction if I die here. I do not care. Not the best players, but they got the vibes to make up for it. Yeah, that's what matters, bruh. Yeah, I could take that. Yeah, I could take that. That works for me. No rebate value. Solved? Well, that's what we said about the last run. It's solved if I lock in, but how realistic is that? Why didn't we just get that last time, Streamer? It was so obvious. True. It was the next riffraff hit, trust. No rebate value. Are we fucking dead ass right now? No rebate hits. That's so cool. All right, well. Full house to end it. Skill expression is seeing how greedy you can get sometime. Yeah, I guess, man. Find some pants. Hello. 2 hollow jokers. That's kind of sick. I'm not taking that. Investment tag in the small blind. Probably I'm not taking that with a mail-in. I think I just want to see shops so that I can get some value out of these fools. Let's go with one of these. I don't want to win, so I'm just going to ship pairs. Okay, 4 pairs win. basically pants? What, the credit card? Yeah, surely. Bruh. 0 mail-in hits into 1 mail-in hit. Diabolical. Oh my fucking god, I willed it into existence. You gotta be shitting me. 2 queens on the top deck. Blue deck in the new game, am I right, chat? Or red deck? Grimbo kind of solves things. Death card's also cool. I'm going to pocket the death card. I think we do take Grimbo here just because I'm playing all my hands into rebate anyway. There's a little bit of anti-synergy with both of these being eternal, but like trading $5 for 1 molt is something that I'm completely content with doing. If I was like turbo ballsy, I would rip this jumbo standard for a blue seal that I could death. Not rewarded at all. Das ist okay. Okay. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Doesn't mess with my Grimbo either. Go for the straight. Buff mail-in. I don't know about that one. Hell is real and I nut-tapped Satan. What did I just read? Harry, are you okay? What has happened? Could be 2 pair to get out. I think I'm not going to get overly greedy, boys. I cashed out $10. I think I'm going to take the win. Popcorn beating my ass. How does popcorn beat one's ass? Like, I'm sorry, bro, but how does popcorn beat one's ass? This run is already sold. I don't know, man. Blue seal. Fuck. We have 2 mail-in, or 2, like, really good econ jokers. I'm getting greedy with it. I need, the instant that I find a blue seal, this run is free. Really? Really? To-do list might be better than the rebate at our current luck. You're not wrong. Unbelievable hit for the clever joker value here. Fantastic news for the unemployed. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Getting full rebate and list value. The only thing that would make this better is another 3. I can feel my lower intestine screaming for execution. Bang. We're out. We're down a clever joker, which does actually kind of suck, but we are plus an interest cap, which is pretty sick. Could take the nanner. I'm just shredding these standard packs, bro. I need a blue seal. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Solved. 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 Actually, this doesn't do much for my score right now, so not solved yet. Actually, pretty far from solved. Like Lucian Braum bot lane. I don't get popcorn anymore. I get curly fries and too much candy. Dude, if my theater served curly fries, I'd be emptying that bitch out every time I went. What? That is absolute fire. Are we turning into a 7s build? We gotta, dude. Death on the blue seal. It's just the quintessential play. All right, how much is a pair with, like, actual good cards getting me? Don't discard now for optimal scoring. I like that take. Why did I play 3 cards there? What the fuck? Okay, this still wins. We're chilling. This one doesn't win, I think. I wasn't paying attention. No, it's like 1,200. This one never wins. This one gets us to like 3 grand. Yeah. Now we do... Keep the pair... We'll keep the kings in hand. We do one of these. And then 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 we do one of these. No, not the 2 pair. Fuck. I can't scale Squimbo here. It's sad. Doesn't matter. Ship it. $10 down the drain, by the way. I don't give a one fuck. Magic Deck is the best. Magic Deck is huge. I eat them in like 5 minutes. It's the AMC theaters. Bro, I gotta get one of those by me then. Curly fries at a movie theater would go so, like, unbelievably hard. Rebate the Kings, you know you wanna. We definitely could have there, but that's okay. They're glass, too. I think that matters less, but it is really not. How many Venets cards am I gonna see? Hello? Video game really wants me playing 3 Oak. Like, extraordinarily so. Alright, now we just scale forever and we win. I'm not getting rebate value. I don't give one fuck. Actually, blue seals are kind of giving me Grimbo value. Well, they're giving me Molt, which is the same as Grimbo value. I'm discarding here. Could get another blue seal as well. I'm discarding. I don't give a fuck. First time I was in an AMC theater was amazing. My local theater could fit in the lobby of the AMC one. That was like so jarring when I went to my first AMC. They didn't show Shin Godzilla in our theater, and I wanted to clip every nerve in my body with a rusty hedge trimmer. Dude, they're not going to show... For those who don't know, Iron Lung has been finished. Or the Iron Lung got a trailer, Markiplier's movie. And I know damn well, just because we are like the smallest town in existence, they're not going to have it at my theater. And I'm pissed, but it's fine. I think I'm going to high card here to not... It scales Grimbo and it dodges the eye. I'm going to go see it. I really want to. They're not going to have it at our theater, but I might make an out-of-town journey to go see it. Just because, like, it's the Markiplier movie, bro. You gotta. I'm going to do this just in case Pear doesn't win, but I feel like Pear wins. Iron Lung is so good. I low-key haven't played the game, and now I'm not sure if I want to play the game before I potentially see the movie, or if I should just not play the game and see the movie first. I don't know what the optimal line there is. Seed money. Spectral into Immolate. Could break one of our blue seals is the issue. I mean... Dude. Could Ecto here, too? Nah, we never Ecto with a banana. That's... The Ecto is... It's calling to me like the Green Goblin mask, but with the banana, we never Ecto. Wraith? Yeah, you're crazy if you think I'm Wraithing. I could be able to pick my Joker with a Wraith, and you are still batshit insane if you think I'm Wraithing there with this much money in the bank. Are we dead ass right now? We had a mega theater near me close a couple years ago, and then Urban Explorers tried to go through it. Now it's alarmed 24/7. Gotcha. I used to have an IMAX theater 15 minutes from my house for no reason. That's hilarious. What's next? A Blueprint Soul Yorick? Blueprint would be appreciated. No Ouija for 7s, bruh. I would ship high card for Grimbo value, but we have a list on Pear, so I'm not one to argue with that. Could have Wraithed and then Immolated, but it doesn't matter too much. Nah, because I want the seed money, so I don't think it's ever a Wraith Immolate there. I mean, you can, but we especially don't need to rotate out any of our Jokers right now. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty horny for that. That's pretty cool. I can crowd the deck with blue seals all I want. Thank you. Give me that. Oh, Lord. This is the... I am really glad that I decided to play Magic Deck before pivoting to a different game. This is the most unbelievably one seed of all time. Brainstorm next shop. Dude, it's goated. It's goated. They're gonna give me all of this only to immediately rip it from me with, like, an eye or something. Or a needle. This is certainly a run. This is indeed a run. All right, so we ship high card there so that we can go for our value cards and also scale the Grimbo a little bit more. We don't get rebate value or anything, so I think I'm just going to ship this for the blue seal. Banana goes away. That's going to impact my score a teeny tiny bit, but that's really fire. Because, dude, Cavendish next shop. Oh, my God, dude. It would have been over for my pants. Over for my pants, let me tell y'all. Crimson Heart Eye, maybe get some Four Oaks going to protect yourself, potentially. Dr. House will see us now. I think I'm just going to discard all this shit. Pog. Go for one of these. Next anti-first shop will be stacked. Trust. I don't even need it to be low-key, but, like, I trust your instinct. Flint, Needle, Vessel. This is definitely a pair build where Vessel wins. Mike, I'm 89%, excuse me, 89% done with Risk of Rain 2. Fire. With, like, achievement hunting or what? How's it supposed to be all over the screen if it's all over your pants? This run transcends reality, chat. You guys are trying to make sense out of this run. That is your first blunder. Low-key, I'll take the misprint just to feel something. Also, director's cut, so we, like, super mega, like, giga super win. We just need a real good final Joker. Bro, we could go 4 Jokers right now and probably be fine. High-level play to rotate selling Jokers. We're chilling, we're chilling. I gotta get better at doing that. No, like, whenever I open a pack and it's dog shit, I don't sell things from it nearly as much as I should. Which is, like, the baseline min-max play. I did not think we would win. But I guess we are up a misprint. There's Needle, yeah. Well, we just saw that we won against Needle, right? So I think that's fine. I want to so bad because this would be the run for it, but it's just not in the cards. It's just not in the cards. With scaling Jokers, nah. If we had like a Bootstraps as our main molt source, I could do it. I could justify it, but it's just not. We're just not doing that. Okay. There's the pair. This probably wins. How good would a Joker that doubles every skip be? Maybe uncommon? Like, doubles every skip tag? Isn't that just, like, in theory? I feel like that's practically worse Anaglyph deck. And Anaglyph is already dog shit. Am I wrong? Isn't that just Cola? Well, Cola doubles 1 skip, so I guess you'd have to make it rental, or you would have to make it rare because of Cola's existence, but I feel like that would still be bad. Just because Mail-In exists or Mail-In, fuck, I looked at the Mail-In. Just because Anaglyph exists and Anaglyph is already ass. You have to hold the Joker to get the doubled skips. Yeah, but like that's not that much more of an ask than like having an extra slot for Jokajola, right? It matters in some niche circumstances, but you gotta like be able to take both, right? Gotta go, so have a good rest of stream and have a great day, everyone. Peace out. See you later. Appreciate you, Daniel Brockman. Also, play Anaglyph asking for a friend. I hate that that actually worked from the one chatter that I saw tell you to say play Anaglyph. But I appreciate the kind words. Many thanks for all the donos. You were unbelievably generous. You did not have to do all that. I appreciate you immensely. Hope you have a good night, man. Or day, wherever you may be. Think of all those negative skips. Yeah, that's exactly what I would expect an Anaglyph player to say. I'm going to take the devil card here. Be the Chico version of cola? Yeah, and it would still be dog shit, no? I feel like that would still be bad. Almost certainly didn't need to reroll that needle, but I feel like if misprint just gives me a big fat 0, we die. So I'm rerolling it. Sorry. No worries. See you later. Appreciate you, man. Have a good rest of your day. Genuine question. I'm pretty decent at Balatro, but the second I'm on mobile, I seem to throw every run. Is mobile harder for anyone else? I would say that my mobile win rate is actually much higher because when I play on mobile, I'm never streaming, and thus I'm never interacting with stream chat. Which sounds like I'm dissing stream chat, but it's literally just when I'm talking to chat, it takes my attention away from the run, and then I make dumbass plays because I'm not locked in. Whereas on mobile, unless I'm like playing on my phone while I'm cooking, usually I'm just like only focusing on the run on mobile. So I would say my win rate on mobile is like far higher than on PC. I'm so excited for my 14 rental perishable Sly Jokers. Yeah, with the negative skip, exactly. I'm one Joker on Gold Stake to be 100% done. It's Showman, and I'm losing it. Dude, Showman as a final gold sticker is tragic, man. You'll get it eventually, though. I believe in you. One sticker away is huge. Dubs in chat for that chatter. I've gotten so lucky with my mobile runs. Whenever I do high score, I feel like my mobile runs do fantastically as well. But that I mean, I like only do high score runs on mobile though, so that's probably just like anecdotal. Showman as final is kind of poetic, a little bit. My final gold sticker was flashcard. I still love that my final gold sticker was Baron. I feel like that's so funny. Can you add Quillatro to the list of mods? You'll check it out. Post it in the mods channel in Discord. I wish there was cross save. Literally, it's the only thing keeping me off buying Balala on PC. I want to import my C++ save file. Crossplay would be very nice, or not crossplay, but cross save, like you said. Yeah. That would be incredible. My least favorite final sticker was Bean. I think Seltzer was more annoying than Bean for me personally. They're both pretty cheeks, though. Go for one of these. I'd be cool with this. Go for a high card here, actually. I got Luchador and Banana on Black Stake just today. Very hard to get past 3 antes with 3 hands. Dude. Yeah. Do we... Okay, chat. I feel like I've asked before, but I don't remember what the answer was. Do we think Black Deck is going to be... It's obviously going to be better, but do we think it's going to be noticeably better with the additional discard from Blue Stake? Disregarding whatever Blue Stake ends up being that could negatively or positively impact Black Deck, do we think with the additional discard that Black Deck is going to be like that much noticeably better? I think yes, because it's going to be easier to... I think two-pair builds are gonna be like the definitive meta on Black Deck once you get your discard back. I think Black Deck is going to be noticeably better post Blue Stake update. Easier but still ass. I don't even know though, because a lot of the trouble with Black Deck is not drawing your big hands in the early game, and +1 discard doesn't make it guaranteed by any means, but it makes it like a ton easier. I think green will be way better. Yeah, I think okay, this might be a hot take. If it is a hot take, I'm wearing it with pride. It'll be my hot take. I think Black Deck is going to be more noticeably better than green. I think Black Deck is going to be more noticeably better after the update than green. Seeing 5 more cards will be nice. That's exactly what I'm saying. I think that's going to make a lot of the difference. Green gets $1 more. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be more noticeable than just like black deck being able to touch all those cards. Not at all to say that it won't be impactful, but I think it's going to be less impactful than it will be for black deck. That's my prediction. Obviously, depending on what blue stake gets turned into, though, this argument could all be for naught, because it could just be something that makes black deck even worse than it currently is. But hopefully that's not the case. Hello? There we go. Indirectly, black deck would get $1 more because you could avoid turning one of the 3 hands into a discard. Right, that's exactly what I'm saying. I think it makes your early game marginally stronger on black deck, but I think making your early game marginally stronger turns into way more runs that last until, like, ante 4 or 5 or 6, as opposed to, like, 3. Right? I don't know if I'm crazy for that take, but I think it's going to be... I think black deck is going to be noticeably much nicer. Black and painted, I think, will be the most impacted. Yeah, painted I can see being super duper impacted as well. I think that's a pretty good call out. Hanging a 7 feels weird for rebate, but we're not hitting him with rebate anyway. Just checked, my win streak on PC is 13, and my win streak on phone is 3. That's kind of wild. I mean, I guess if we're talking about win streaking, then technically I'm the same way. Because my highest streak on PC is 8 for gold stakes, and on my phone it was 4 for gold stakes. Painted will be S tier after. Change my mind. It's already S tier. I hate to say. It's A tier. It's A tier. I want to say it's S so bad, but that's glaze. It's S tier if you know what you're doing, but you could say the same thing about plasma, so I think that prevents me from putting it in S. But painted is, like, phenomenally strong, I think. Even pre-blue stake. Is it also assumed that -1 discard doesn't come back on gold stake or something? Yeah, that's the case. Because Thunk has literally said, yeah, the minus discard is dog shit. Also, we win. As if we didn't before. S tier alongside Anaglyph. Get him out of here. Just kidding. My favorite Joker is Rocket. That is clearly my problem. Dude, Rocket's fire, though. That's a pretty good favorite Joker to have, I can't lie. I've been staring at Twitch trying to load my text box for 2 minutes. I'm back. That sounds fun. Welcome back. Get that rebate money. Get paid. We dunk on Vessel now, by the way. Rocket is sick if you find it ante 1 through 3. Yeah, exactly. Very seldom are you in territory to take an Eternal Rocket and have it feel bad, right? Like, obviously, if you're taking an Eternal Rocket in, like, ante 5, you're an idiot. But, like, if you're taking an early game Rocket and it just happens to be Eternal, I feel like very rarely does that end up, like, actually making you sad. Hashtag support for Rocket. What is my favorite Econ Joker? Midas Mask. Midas Mask is my favorite Econ Joker. Midas Mask is like the easiest thing in the world to get to pop off. The easiest thing in the world. It's so free. It's just like Rocket, but better, essentially. Midas Mask, ante 1, 2, or 3. GG. I guess with the exception of Anaglyph. Or Abandoned, sorry. You still have to play face cards. I don't got nothing to do with Rocket. Yeah, but like early game, like who cares? You're probably playing faces anyway, just because they're high ranks in the early game. I don't see that as a strike against it at all. My first win on Gold Stake was Plasma with a Rocket and 2 Bulls. Just me printing money. Huge. I had an idea for a Joker. Wingman Joker. Repeats increase in value of Joker to the right. So Wingman next to Green Joker would have it gain +2 per hand played. It would be like Blueprint for scaling Jokers. So it's just more niche Blueprint, but that still makes it like incredibly strong, no? I could see it. I could see it. I kind of like it. It doesn't have the versatility of Blueprint, but it does make scaling Jokers better. I kind of like that. I don't think it would be too broken, purely because Blueprint exists. If you put it at uncommon, you also need specifically a scaling joker for it to work. I like it. I could see that. How broken would a joker be that stops food joker decay? I think like not at all. In the context of like anti-8 runs and not like high score shit with Seltzer, I think not at all. I think it would not be broken whatsoever. Midas isn't really like a scaler. It's more like a delayed constant econ joker. Wait 2 rounds and you have $6 to $9 each round. Yeah, exactly. But like you have to wait less for like a comparable amount of money to rock it. And also you can start deathing that gold, and more gold gives you more money to roll into more deaths and etc. I just think it's so easy to snowball like that with Rocket or with Midas. God. Eternal Bean? Eternal Bean would be really good, actually. But that's like a very niche combo. 1 uncommon out of like 70 or so? Yeah, I think that would be not a broken joker at all. Maybe there's some technology. Yeah, YouTube chat's saying ramen. I was going to say maybe there's some technology with ramen as well, but like that's a pretty niche combo for it to matter that much. I is a little worrisome. I definitely should have rerolled this. However, we have 116 chips on Squimbo and a ×5 constellation, so I think we are turbo chillin'. Ramen feels like a small bonus too. I don't know if ramen would be like worth it, but it just seems like too niche of a combo for ramen, but being able to discard with ramen is kind of fire, I guess. All right. We do this, and if this doesn't win, then we just try and farm all of our blue seals for, like, glass procs. Infinite cola, but obviously that doesn't work. Well, yeah, because, like, you sell cola, so that isn't a thing. Oh, okay, so I could have just played the pair. Fridge Joker would be a fun design. I like it, but I think it's like kind of bad, honestly. I think with the stuff that it works with, it only works in like it only works really well with like Seltzer and Bean on like it works pretty well with Bean, I'll give it that. But like I don't know if it's worth a 2 Joker slot thing. I could see it though. Cavendish synergy, true. I like it. I like it like for mechanics and flavor, but for power level, I think it would end up being pretty bad. But like if they added it to the game, I think it would be really cool. There's plenty of niche jokers. That's what I'm saying. I think it would be really fun to just add. Bean is worth only if it's at 5 or 4. I mean, I could see it being like 3. Troubadour's +2. It consumes a joker slot for +2 hand size and -1 hand. So even Bean being at +2 hand size, if it just costs an additional joker slot but gives you your hand back, I don't think that's horrible for some builds. I don't know. I take Eternal Jugglers sometimes, right? Even at 2, it's 1 round of Painted. Troubadour is generally bad. Yeah, but like there's niche builds. That's what I'm saying. I think like design-wise it would be sick. I think power level-wise it's almost always bad, but like it's not game-breaking and it's like fun. It's like flavorful. I would enjoy it if that got added to the game. I would pick it up almost none of the time, but every time I passed it I would be like, man, that's pretty cool. You know, type shit. Also Acorn is as if this run was not already like 1 enough for those keeping track. If it was added, it'd be cool to have as a negative. True. Also, a baseball card for rare jokers, like 2x per rare joker. Call it unopened joker or collector's joker. I feel like that's too good. Because rare jokers are already usually like baseball cards is already like disgusting, right? Baseball card, I would already say, is like a far above average joker. And I think just having baseball card for rare jokers because of how broken rare jokers are, that would just be like anytime you rolled into that, it would be free. Also, because baseball card is rare, it would have to be a rare itself. So it would be at minimum a ×2. Whenever, like an unconditional ×2. I think that's too strong. You can make it a legendary, I guess, and then it's balanced because like legendaries don't really have to be balanced. Boom, make it legendary. Love it. I think it's still really good as a legendary, but like, yeah, like legendaries are just so improbable that they don't really need to be balanced. Speaking of legendaries, holy shit. Bye-bye. Oh my god, it's not Trib! I'm sorry. Shit. Well, he was there. This seed is so rowdy. I think we found the easiest gold stake seed ever. I'm gonna send this in to... Everybody sends difficult seeds to Doc. I'm gonna send this in and just be like, hey, you need a day off of, like, using your brain? Just play this shit, Doc. I'm gonna send this in and just be like, hey, you want a freebie? You want to not have to use your brain? Save it and give it to someone who hasn't won yet? True. He's gonna be so disappointed. Dude, okay. Sending it to him and being like, hey, this would be a fire seed for if you just want to relax and like win a game automatically would be hilarious. What would be even more funny is to send it to him and be like, I could not beat this, Doc. You gotta help me. I could not do this shit. Doc? Doc? Yeah, we can all message him the seed and be like, it's impossible. Doc? I've had this seed peer reviewed. Nobody can do it. Nobody can do it. Doc, you gotta help us. This has been peer reviewed. It's cooked. Next April 1st. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Chat, somebody send the seed in the Discord right now and I'm pinning it. I'm genuinely pinning it. If Doc is still doing the gold stake every day by the time April Fool's runs around, I'm genuinely doing that. People send him seeds like that all the time. He chooses to do them more difficult. Dude, that would be funny, though. That would be just as funny as, like, just sending him the seed. Blueprint, but copies ability to the left. I don't love that. It's just better brainstorm, right? I don't think we need like that. Why is there 3 times? I'm so sorry. Now you're chilling. I should talk to :3 about April Fools. Interessante. We send one chatter to comment the seed, then we all comment under it saying it was hard as fuck and couldn't beat it to make it more credible. I like that. I like that. Who are we? I feel like Jeezy's got to be the person who says, like, this seed's impossible. I'm low-key gonna copy the seed and then just paste it in the Discord. Got it wrong? Did you? Oh yeah, it was a mistype. That's okay. I'm gonna paste this in the seeds channel and then pin it. Somebody remind me on April 1st to do that if Doc is still doing the Balatro every day. The 1 seed. Okay, Matt already pasted it. Is this correct? 5L3Y JBGS. Yes. All right. Pin it. Pin it. Somebody remind me April 1st. I'll set a calendar alarm. I got you. Also, chat, I don't know if I've ever said this on stream, but I'm going to say it now just because it's a really funny piece of Focus Shock lore. My girlfriend and I's anniversary, guess what day it is? April 1st. April 1st. What cool Joker would you like added if possible, streamer? Something that synergizes with 7s. I think it's criminal that 7s are the poster child. Are like the poster child lucky number, and they have literally nothing in Balatro aside from Odd Todd. Say you did it on Black Deck so it's more believable. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I kind of want to try that on Black Deck now. Okay, chat. I'm gonna pivot to a different game for a little while here. It's already 2 a.m. because I started stream a bit late. So probably I won't go for too long. Let's maybe just do Cobblemon then, because Hollow Knight or Magic Arena are going to be like very long. They're going to be like commitments. So let's just do a quick Cobblemon sesh. Just real quick, like, you know what I mean? Also, chat, type 1 if I should get our Arc Raiders. It's popping up more and more on my like For You page and stuff. Say you did it on blue, so it's unbelievable. That would be huge. That's way funnier. I said I would check out the Helldivers update as well, right? Now that we're doing variety stuff on stream, there's like so much variety stuff that I want to do. Low-key, that game made me so mad earlier. It's an extraction shooter, bro. What do you expect? Wasn't paying too much attention, but I don't think Misprint hit below a 7. Dude, that goated Seed and Misprint didn't throw the game. Unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. I don't think it gets much better than that, chat. I gotta keep it a stack with y'all. I don't think it gets much better than that. All right, we are on a 1 streak with the Magic deck. Wow, that was like the best seed of all time. Especially so for the Magic deck. Zam. Okay. Let's go for a slight... Also, chat, I don't remember the name of it now, but I put it in my library. There was a free game on Steam that just like popped up on my like For You page or whatever it's called on Steam. And it was advertised as a deck builder roguelike, and everybody in the comments of the game in like the reviews section was calling it like the most underrated game of all time, and it was free to play. So I downloaded it, and low-key we might play that in a future variety night. I have to figure out where it went though, because I don't remember the name of the game, and I have like 1,000 things in my in my not downloaded section on Steam. God, what was this? I'm gonna see if I could find it real quick. I also have to download Slay the Spire eventually, but that's something that can happen on a later date. Fuck. Was it this? No, it's not this. No, it's not even close. It's not that. I don't remember what it was. Is it this? I think I found it. Store page? Yeah, it's called Morimen's on Steam. It looks kind of like a gacha game, which is why I might play it off stream before I play it on stream. But it looked kind of cool. I don't know. I might check it out off stream. We'll see. Anyway, let's go to Cobblemon action. How do you spell that? M-O-R-I men's. I said goodnight, streamer. I'm sorry, 3. Goodnight. Goodnight, 3. I'm sorry. Do the coin flip game? Chat, should I do the coin flip game? I might play that too after my Slay the Spire. The coin flip game or the one that I just called out? The one that I just called out looked intriguing. What is the coin flip game? Have you not seen Northern Lion playing the coin flip game on your, like, short form content feed? Probably not. Damn, dude. I don't actually know the name of it, but it was, like, everywhere for November, I feel like. It was either November or October or some combination of both, but it was literally, like, everywhere. Do angle.wtf. I don't know what that is. I'm not opening it on stream, I'm sorry. Put it in, like, general chat or something. It is a gacha game? Why is it advertised as a roguelike deck builder, bruh? I'll play it off stream, maybe, and I can check it out. But it's free to play, and it's a roguelike deck builder, so, like, I feel like I'm obligated to check it out, because, like, you know, that's the type of shit that we be playing, is roguelike deck builders. From Steam reviews, all the gacha systems are in place, but they're so generous that the only reason you'd want to spend money is to support the developers. Gotcha. Well, that's not awful then, right? If that's actually true. And not like a incredibly subjective take. Hello, Minecraft? God damn, dude. There's an anime girl version of Balatro about Mahjong. That's sold. Just kidding. All right, let me change category as well. I just typed Cobblemon into the category search bar. I'm so cooked. Quick, hardcore Cobblemon sesh. Day 3. Gotta put that day 3 in there for all the brain rotted Minecraft YouTube watchers. Okay. Bang! Okay, titles updated and categories. We're locked in. Chat, what are we doing? I think we start house building now, right? Could maybe start putting together more of a team as well. I'll get the gold stake stats off screen. Actually, let me clear the tonight stats for next time we do it. Probably tomorrow, unless I decide to just do only variety tomorrow, which is very unlikely. All right. Pretty please. Pretty please. Hello? Hello. Game capture? Thank you. All right, chat. Lock in. The Battle Cats Gotcha system is genuinely so generous, IMO. I feel like it's pretty easy to progress in Battle Cats, yeah. Capture a Gardevoir and then name it after my full legal name. Lopunny will also suffice. I will not be doing that when you phrase it that way. Garden Warfare 3. Chat, I said I was going to play Garden Warfare 2 this weekend. I think we'll play Garden Warfare 2 tomorrow, no? Make some street lights. Once I saw a YouTube video, I put that stuff everywhere. Maybe, maybe. I feel like we farm more apricorns to make more quick balls. And then after that, we get started on a house. Or maybe we just like level up the team. I don't really know what the optimal play is. Before letting you know, Moramens is apparently very similar to Slay the Spire for the early game before it like differs itself. Interesting. Interessante. Thought you were going to get rid of gold streak stats? I literally did. Did I just... Oh, bro. I just double-clicked the fucking icon then. Cool. My mouse died. Not died, but like, you know, freaked out. Got a little freaky with it, we'll say. That is my fault, chat. Okay. Harvest all these Johns. What's that over there? Mill tank? I don't care. I need more yellow sprouts, man. Oh, there's one right here. Do I have bones? I have to have bones in the chest. There's no shot I don't have bones in the chest. Hello, Starly. What level are you? You are free speed EVs level. Here. Bro just said Charizard with no elaboration. Fire. Get him, Roggenrola. You know, no rock type moves. Fire. I have no food. I have no pork left. I have one piece of chicken to my name. Cinema. This might become an issue. This might become an issue. Oh, wait, I have mutton. I'm saved. Dude, ever since I learned that one piece of coal smelts 8 things in a furnace, it has been horrible for my furnace economy. I will only ever smelt things in 8s for the rest of my life. Watching you play Cobblemon while playing ATM 10, huge. ATM 10 lags the shit out of my PC. If it's the same mod that I'm thinking of. Actually, no, that's... Is it ATM 10? I don't remember. Smots Gaming. What? Bro. What is this Smots Gaming shit? What does this mean? I got another piece of chicken. That's so... Wait, that's fire. Awesome. They both leveled up. Wait, that's sick. Smots Gaming. Smots Gaming. What does this mean? This is a cryptic language, chat. I'm scared. That's why you play ATM No Frills Edition, so it's less laggy. Interessante. That's... Did I not just harvest those blue apricorns? They grew back in record time. That is absolutely wild. I guess apricorns just grow, like, at an extremely fast rate. Wait, this is my other yellow tree. Oh, my other yellow tree grew. Let's absolutely go. Did he just say this was a cryptid language? Like Balatro. Bruh. Okay. Pocket the apricorns. Oh, I made quick balls. I forgot about that. What do I want to catch? Amphi said to catch a Mareep for them and to name it after them. So maybe we catch a Mareep real quick, and then that's our last team member for a while. Then we just run with all these guys. Let's catch you. Go get him, Fomantis. Just kidding. I'm using a quick ball. Actually works pretty well with the coloring. Pass on Butterfree? Probably. I'm not a big fan of Butterfree. I guess it's a good early game, but we already have like level 30 plus Pokemon. So I don't think Butterfree is all that necessary. All right, I think this is going to be the team that we rock with, at least for a wee bit. If you find a solo sis, can you catch it and name it Butt Jello in my honor? That's crazy, but also, yeah, I can do that. All right. I'm going to name it Apple since I think naming it Amphi Apple would be kind of redundant. Is that okay? All right, let's beat up this guy. That seems fine. What level does Fomantis evolve? I low-key gotta like pull up a Pokedex on my phone or something. A wee bit Balatro reference. Ban that guy. Just kidding. Kind of. Vital Throw works. Just gonna tank the Fury Swipes. Do I still have a Pokedex on my phone? I low-key don't remember. I think I do. I do. Bang. Name it Amps because of electricity. I'm cooking. Hello? Shouldn't it be Amphi? I feel like that's redundant, dude, is what I'm saying. I feel like naming an Ampharos Amphi as opposed to Apple when Apple's right there. I don't know. I mean, you can name it what you want. I'm naming it after you. So it's up to you. But I feel like naming an Ampharos Amphi or Amphi Apple is just kind of a weird call out. What level are you? Level 39? I feel like my Dugtrio cannot take you, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. If this has like any status moves, we're dead. It's fine. All right, fire. Name it Fish. I'm not naming it Fish. If this has any status moves, we're cooked. All generation Pokedex. That's not what I meant by status move. I think we just hit this with a couple of Iron Heads. Bug Fairy. Yeah. Oh, Iron Head did so much damage. Wait, we're chilling. We're chilling. Dubs in chat. Fomantis is going to skyrocket in level. Level 19. Okay. Fire. You are a donkey. I thought you were a... I thought you were a Pokemon for a second. That is my fault, original gangsta. I looked up Smots Gaming, and that song is amazing. W to whoever said it. It's Matt and YouTube chat has been spamming it for like 10 years. All right. Fomantis, when do you evolve? And also, is Lurantis a bug type? Because I still don't remember that shit. Level 34 during the day. Lurantis is not a bug type. What the fuck? Hello? Streamer, you should listen to some more of that song. What do you mean to some more? I haven't listened to it ever. Get these animals out of my Pokemon? Facts. I feel like that could be construed as racist in the Pokemon universe. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang. Need more of these yellow sprouts and we'll be chilling. I mean, to be honest, I don't need much more than 28 quick balls, but I digress. All right. None of these. This is actually just boosting engagement, streamer. For real, for real. Oh, yeah, true. He didn't say 7. Wow. How did I know that somebody was going to, immediately after I didn't comment on 7, how did I know that somebody was going to call me out on that? Absolutely wild. I low-key thought that this Machoke was another player for a quick second, and I, like, almost shit myself. Because I was like, that shouldn't be a thing that can happen. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, chat. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed. All right, let me get... I need an oak sapling that I can bring up. I don't want to knock down any of those tall trees. Kind of because they contribute to aesthetic, but mostly because they have beehives, and I don't know if those are useful. I don't think they are, but I don't want to knock them down anyway. That Machoke is actually Herobrine in disguise. I believe it. Okay, I don't have an axe. Perfect. I now have an axe. Deep slate tools should be a thing, just saying. Even Doc was Smots Gaming. You keep saying that, and it has no relevance to me. Got a sword with sharpness 9. Did I say sword? Sword with sharpness 9? God. Dubs in chat for that, though. I am murdering you because I need food. I'm sorry. My fault. My fault. All right, I'm going to have to knock this down manually because it's connected to this dark oak. That's annoying. I just need one sapling and then I'm content. Also, I kind of want to jump down that hole that I was just looking at. Over yonder. Please drop one sapling, bro. God damn it. Bro, one sapling! That's all I need. Oh my god. Taking out my frustration on you. Does 27.6 damage? I don't know how it's a decimal, but I'll take it. Yeah, dude. Does streamer have pickaxe in 3rd slot? No way. You literally already called me out for this, bro. I don't know what you want from me. Sigh. Let me try and go somewhere where there's just like a tree in isolation that I can get a sapling from. You look like... Never mind. I was going to say you look like someone that I could get a sapling from. Something that I could get a sapling from. Anyway, I digress. Let's go down this hole. Ow. Never mind, I guess. No, I can go down this hole, okay? Okay, calm down, bro. Bang. Where is other zombie? I believe other zombie to be behind me. Nope, he's just right there. Hello? There we go. Bang. There is something down here. It's an underwater cave. Do I make a door and go explore this? Depending on how deep it goes, maybe. There's also water flow down here, but it's kind of looking like it leads to nothing. And that is a correct observation. I have 45 planks. Let's do it. I like how I said I was going to be building a house, and now this is just turning into more spelunking. Oh, cool. There's literally nothing down here. All right. Well, I'm really glad I crafted those doors. W voice crack. Wow. Never mind. There could be something down there. I think it's unlikely, but I'm going to explore it nonetheless. There is jack shit down here. Cool. That is unfortunate, but I still needed to explore it to quell my curiosity at the very least. You can build a house with them? Yeah, with the doors, true. Yeah. It was actually a house building stream in disguise, chat. You gotta believe me. There's an emerald down here. I'm just gonna snag that real quick. Pog. Worth. Entire journey, now worth it. Hello? There we go. Was that it? No, this hole goes down further. That's a skeleton with gold armor. Not a huge fan of that. Cool. I'm whiffing it. I'm whiffing it so good. He dies in 2 axe hits? Really? Yearn for the mines? Exactly. Hello, creeper. Pog. Hella dripstone. Thought that was an emerald. I got jump scared. What is walking? Is that a Pokemon? Hopefully. Low-key just looking for diamonds, bruh. I ain't clutching that that big of a distance. This game looks good. Is there a texture pack like the water and the light? Yeah, I'm using I think complementary shaders, which is normally my shader pack of choice, but it also just happens to be pre-installed with the mod. Is this a water stone? What is this? Moonstone. That can get me a Clefable. That Loki just made this entire journey worth it. I could get scammed for the entire rest of the cave, and I would not be sad. Granite moment. Shaders do wonders. That's what I'm saying. Hello. Hello, is that a firestone? Or is that a sunstone? I think that's a sunstone. Yeah, that's another sunstone. That is fine, honestly. I would run shaders, but that tanks my GPU usage to 100%. Unfortunate, man. Understandable, though. I do not need the child to be after me. Low-key. Something was... Oh, no, that's just shit falling from the ceiling. That's, that bodes well, surely. This is such an odd cave system. There gotta be nothing down here, right? Is there a goal to Cobblemon, or is it just like Pixelmon where you mess around? It is the latter. What the fuck is down here? Is it just lava down here? This is such an odd, like, little vein. Does this open up? If this opens up, I'm gonna be flabbergasted. This is so weird. I've never seen cave generation like this. Streamer, can you please use torches when mining so the screen doesn't blink when you switch tools? No. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stop to craft torches every 10 seconds. I apologize in advance. Well, that was weird. All right. Let's go deeper. Hello, Rattata. Wait, Bronzor. I love Bronzor. Bronzor is also new to the mod, I'm pretty sure. I love Bronzor. You can ride Bronzong. That was in the trailer. We're catching this. I completely forgot about that. You can ride Bronzong. It was in the trailer. Your ass is being caught, buddy. Dibs, I got you. Bang. Wait, I don't have a PC, so I'm not going to be able to nickname it for a while or even use it for that matter. We should make a server where top chatters are gym leaders or something dumb. Wait, that would be kind of huge. That would be really funny, actually. I would be down to make this into a server if we had enough people like commit to playing it. I think that'd be fun. We could do like either Fridays or Saturdays or just like Cobblemon nights. Something like that. Bronzong is gonna carry like Jeezy. True. Genuinely true. Bronzong is my goat, bro. Also, 3 vein of sunstones is crazy. I've never seen that in my entire life. I don't think I'm even gonna catch enough things for. I hit the wrong zombie. That's so fire. Woo! There we go. Name tags, bones, string, gunpowder. Do I need the bucket? I kind of want the bucket, but I probably don't need the bucket. I don't need this bow, so I'm going to take the bucket. More Jold. I like Jold. I am a Jold State gamer after all. Does this open up? That looks like it opens up. I want to go down there, but I do want this Jold. RQ. We should like do Fridays so I could actually get on and stuff. My parents are in fact divorced. That is a fair point. You know exactly how to like pan to me, don't you? You know exactly what I sympathize with. Yeah, it didn't stop me from lugging my PC to 2 different places. All right, I guess let's go. What's this way? That goes down. I kind of want to go over here, though, because I'm going to forget to dig that out if I go somewhere else. Let's go down here and dig that out. I ain't got no Wi-Fi at my Padres. Oh, that's tragic. I got you. Whoa, okay. I'm glad I went this way. Goddamn. That is a deep dark biome. I don't love that. That's a diamond. All right, that can convince me to go down. I could be convinced to make the trek. I might create bubble elevators and rails all around the mob spawners, temples, village farms, and whatnot. Yeah. Bang. All right. I really don't want to mess with the deep dark, but for diamonds, I'll take my chances. Worth immediately. Oh, I don't have room. Fuck. Get the granite out of here, dumbass granite. Underground Pokemon slave ring. Hello? Is that a Joltik? Oh my god, Joltik is so tiny. That's hilarious. I have the quick balls. I can catch whatever I want. I'm catching this Joltik. And nobody can stop me. I love Joltik, my boy. Joltik is so fire. Where is this motherfucker's hitbox? Hello? Oh, I literally thought I hit the capture option. What? Okay. Where is the... Eradicate. Get your dumb ass out of the way, bro. Surely I hit it at some point. This creeper is gonna nuke me. No, the stupid ass zombie took one of my quick balls, you bum. Give that shit back. Fuck. How many? God damn, dude. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Bro, what? This is impossible. Stream should turn on hitboxes and be smart like Existence said. F3 and B? Bro. I was literally hitting that the entire time. What the fluff? Stupid game. Just kidding. I don't see a shrieker, so I'm gonna go through here with caution. The instant I see a shrieker, my ass is out of here. Also, I have no food, so my ass should be out of here anyway. But I'm different like that. My shield's dead. I'm grabbing these diamonds and then building up. Fuck this. No amount of diamonds is now worth dying. Despite the fact that I see more. I'm going to catch this Zubat, and then there was a Ghastly over there that I wanted to catch. Fuck you, Zubat. Where did the Ghastly go? The Ghastly's right here. I'm going to catch this Ghastly. I'm going to try and catch the Zubat, and then I'm out of here. I could eat the rotten... Oh, I have raw mutton. That requires crafting a furnace. Warden fight? Hell no. You guys are funny. Hell no. Where... Did the Zubat despawn? You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Motherfucker just flew away and despawned. Are we dead ass right now? I'm gonna craft a furnace and cook some mutton. I would rather not pass away just because I'm too lazy to regen. Oh no, Zubat. He's like all the way over there. Shiny blue rock on the ceiling? Yeah. I can go after a little bit. I can go after a few more. Hello? Okay. Do you throw away the rotten flesh? I don't. I don't know why I don't, because I never like feed it to dogs or trade it to clerics, but I don't throw it away. I'm gonna craft more torches while I'm at it. Pog. Could get some nasty loot from a skulk thingy. Yeah, and then I immediately trigger a shrieker and cry. Luckily, there aren't any around, it doesn't look like. I know I just jinxed my ass, but that's fine. That was a child. Pog. If your soul is nicer, maybe you won't find Trib as often. What does that mean? What are you insinuating? Chatter. Don't swim up to me, you fuckhead. Bye-bye. I don't have a shield. Fuck this. Nope. Nope. I don't have a shield anymore. I'm building up. I'm not. If this was not hardcore, I would risk it. I don't have a shield. My ass is building up. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'll come back for diamonds. I'll waypoint this. Nah, I'm not gonna waypoint it. It's close enough to home. All right, let me put the torch in my offhand, just in case of like gravel or something, and also so I can see. I guess there's that too. All right. Probably I'm also gonna end stream when we get back to the summit of the mountain. Could make a Pokemart if we did a server. I love that type of shit. That'd be huge. No house building? No. Well, I didn't want to be on stream for much longer anyway, so I'm sorry. There's no house building. We did catch a lot of Pokemon, though. I need to craft a pickaxe, and I need to craft a PC, is what I was going to say. More so there. Can I... What the fuck did I just... That was some XQC shit that I just did. What the fuck? Can I do this? Okay, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to check. That was some XQC-ass shit. I am embarrassed that that even entered my crafting table. I'm at Y level 9. I hate it here. I'm in a meadow biome. I'm going to be this is literally underneath where I set up shop. I'm going to have to dig the entirety of the way to the summit of the mountain. This is going to be AIDS. Feinberg crafts wither. That shit is so funny, dude. I low-key can't diss Feinberg though, because Feinberg literally shit on everybody in that one Balatro charity event. God. There we go. You can bubble your way back. I'm not setting up bubble elevators yet. I'm not smart enough. How can you be good at 2 games at once? That's what I'm saying, dude. No man should have that amount of power. He was coached by Bean though, so like that's a little bit I feel like that's you know. I feel like that's maybe a bit of an advantage. He had C++ beforehand? I did not know that, actually. I guess that makes intuitive sense, though. He probably is better at Gold Stake than me. Well, considering it was a Gold Stake event. Probably. He's probably better at Gold Stake than a lot of people here. Or maybe he's just... Nah, he's probably just better at, like, the multiplayer aspect of it. Of, like... He's probably not better at win streaking than the people here, but he is probably better at, like, high scoring certain seeds. Especially if Bean is the coach, like we were saying. That made this whole journey worth it. I don't have an iron pickaxe. Modern problems and all that. Fuck. Worth Thunderstone. What do we use a Thunderstone on? Is Grubbin in the game? Grubbin's not in this game. I'm just now realizing this. That's actually tragic. Charge-a-bug, low-key my favorite bug type. That rotting flush is staying until death? Well, just because you mentioned it, yeah. Now I'm never getting rid of it. Oh, shit. No, I'm never worried there. I'm never worried there, low key. I'm just nonchalant with it. Lightning puppy, name it rat? Hell no. There are add-ons that add missing mons. I don't think that many of them give the missing mons textures, though, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Streamer, you're almost there. Evidently, because of the rain. Okay, is this actually just the summit of the mountain? This is literally the summit of the mountain. I just had to dig all that way. That is so much ass. Hello. First dragon pog? Great end to stream if it works. That'd be fire. Huge. All right. Yeah, that's I'm content with ending stream like that. First dragon of the profile. Fuck yeah. It's a Druddigan. I mean, like, Druddigan's competitively bad, but I think Druddigan as an overall Pokemon is underrated. I think Druddigan's pretty cool. He aura farms. All right, let me put all of this nonsense away. How do I already have a bucket in this chat? Hello. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Thank you. All right. Team's looking pretty good thus far, I can't lie. I gotta level them up some. But outside of that, we're kind of chilling. Does Lugia come out in the raid? I saw that Lugia got added to the mod in the trailer. I don't know if it's just like a creative only thing, because as far as I know, there aren't legendary spawns in the mod. I can maybe look into that. I don't know if there are legendaries in the base version. They added Ho-Oh and Lugia because they were in the trailer for the newest update. But I don't know if they... I think it might be like a creative only thing. Because I don't... As far as I know, there aren't like legendary shrines or like even legendary spawns. But maybe there are. I don't know. I could maybe check the patch notes. I'm content with the team thus far. This team's looking kind of fire. I like it. I like it. Chat, I'm going to leave it there. I got a whole ass plan for a server for this fuck ass game. Damn you, Mike, for making me want shit. Butterfree just by itself looking to be caught. Alright, you've convinced me. I'm not the biggest fan of Butterfree by any means, but you've convinced me now. Now I feel bad. And I do have quick balls to spare. What? All right. Hello? Butterfree escaped the quick ball of all things. I'm going for this one then. Fuck that guy. Sturdy proc? Yeah. Bro ran from a butterfly. I could have killed it, but I don't want to. But I gotta be able to try the quick ball again, right? Pull Discord now so I can sleep, please. Again, I would also need, what the fuck? Hello? I would also need to figure out where to host the server, which is more so like the main option. That's pretty much the entire reason why I haven't already made a server for like off stream. Could you not just refight it and reproc the quick ball? Yeah, I could, but that's too much work. I gotta run away from it in the first place. Did this shit really just despawn in the time that it took for me to run away? Are we for real right now? All right, fuck you too, Butterfree, idiot. Guess who's not going on the team now? Wow, that's actually crazy that it despawned in like 10 seconds. There's a Tauros over here. I kind of want the Tauros. I think I'm just going to let it be. All right. It despawned. That's absolutely crazy. Eternos has free servers. You can mod it too. If they're free servers, they're going to be shite. I'm just going to keep it a stack. For as many people as we would be supporting, if they're free servers, they're going to be ass. Also, I'm just now seeing the badges in chat. I didn't pay out the the prediction. All right, we're locked in. All right. Chat, that's going to do it for me. Yeah, they're shit. That's what I'm saying. Why is it always like dark as fuck? There we go. Chat, that's going to do it for me. Getting paid? Yeah. They would need to have Java? Well, yeah, it's going to be a Java thing anyway because we're running mods. Have you opened on two extra windows at different volumes and it's like you're talking in an echoey cave? That's fire. Chat, I'm going to let y'all go. Not too many people in here, so I'm just going to let y'all disperse instead of rating somebody. Chat, appreciate y'all for watching. Very fun stream, per usual. Many thanks to everybody who donated. We had a hell of a lot of donos today, which was awesome. That will definitely help my my Christmas gift buying this year, so to speak. So W gifters, and as always, W watchers as well. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be an early stream. We might do a variety day. I want to start with Balatro just to hook people in, because whenever I don't start with Balatro, the stream performs really badly. But there's a lot of variety stuff that I want to do tomorrow, and if we're going to do an early stream anyway, which I think probably I am, then I don't know. I pray for variety. I'm probably going to start with Balatro. But there's a lot of variety stuff that I want to do. I want to keep playing Cobblemon. I want to hit up Hollow Knight at some point. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But I want to try and beat Hollow Knight. At least pretend to be Hollow Knight. Early stream Balatro to farm raids. That's what I'm saying. Going to a concert, but we'll be around. Huge. But yeah. And then also I want to play Garden Warfare 2 tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm here for Balatro, but we'll still watch the other shit. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Chat, love y'all. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for the donos, follows, YouTube subscriptions, YouTube memberships, Twitch subs, biddies, all the redeems, everything. Love y'all. Did bro just switch from Balatro to Minecraft? For a little while. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out. Stay safe out there.